Hurts, slant, Brown, lunge, touchdown Philadelphia. A.J. Brown snatched it out of the air for the score. Check swing, well hit ball, and there it goes. Number 300 for Ken Griffey Jr. One of the youngest ever in the major leagues to reach the 300 home run plateau. Bothered by Lou. Iverson. How about that? Steps over Teron Lou. 7 straight points by Iverson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Louis Sports Network. It is NBA playoff weekend. Today's Sunday. Here tonight, we got the Los Angeles Clippers against the Phoenix Suns in the Footprint Center. Before we get started, I know it's been a minute. I just want to say thank you to everybody who always continues support on the channel. And Kawhi Leonard against KD, man, it's a big, huge matchup. Obviously, we also got Russ and KD, and we got the Devin Booker factor as well. But before we get started, ladies and gentlemen, obviously, as I always ask, I want you to do just a couple of things on the channel. I want you to hit that like button. I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want to make sure that your post notifications are turned on, and I want you guys to make sure to share to your social media platforms. Definitely appreciate y'all. Salute to everybody in the chat. I have been watching the games. I saw the Laker game earlier against the Grizzlies. I know Ja Morant got hurt in that game, and I think he might not be able to play for game 2. We got to see and find out, unless if you guys already let me know that he's already out for game 2. But salute to everybody, and you know, the Lakers, they get home court. They steal the home court advantage, man. They get the first win already, so that's big. Shout out to Ryan, first one in the building, man. Salute. Shout out to Suns fans and Clippers fans. So Suns Nation, I see y'all. Clippers Nation, I see you guys too. I finally found the stream that I made that it looks like it's not going to be able to interrupt me when I'm actually watching the stream, so that gets me really excited. It took me a while to find it because I was looking for it earlier today, but I'm really super excited now, and this ought to be great because now with this happening now, and then also we know about Giannis getting hurt. That's another problem. So you know that's another problem that right now they're Tyler Hero broke his hand. Giannis got a lower back. I heard Kevin Love also got injured too because he got a shot in his lower back. Ja Morant is out with the hand in which he hurt late in the regular season. Right now, I think the Milwaukee Bucks are trailing by double digits to the Miami Heat right now. Last time I checked, it was like 106-96 with like under 9 in the fourth, but that score definitely needs to get updated like at this point. So, you know, we'll see what happens then. Shout out to G Money. He says, salute, you look smart and fly with the glasses. Definitely appreciate that. Thank you so much. One thing I decided was I was going to start putting the I was going to start putting my face like in the thumbnails now from now on, just to, you know, pretty much show people, you know, that I've been getting called Professor Lou, which is, you know, it's crazy. Right now they're showing who is that? I forgot who that player was on the Suns, but he's warming up right now. And so, yeah, definitely it's a good game. Definitely, I think we're going to have ourselves a good game between these two teams. The Clippers, they do not have the home court advantage in this series, guys. They're the number 5 seed. Phoenix is 4th, and you can see the records right there on the screen right now on the channel. Guys, hit that like button and share the stream. Hopefully we get ourselves a nice big crowd tonight. Yeah, I finally found the stream to where I don't have to worry about the buffering. I don't have to worry about any advertisements that'll slow the stream down. So I think I found one. And it's actually like about 25 seconds behind, 13 to 25 seconds behind actual game time. So that's not too bad. So I'll be able to call the action. I will say this, though. As Ryan says, well, we all know where all this ends. LeBron going to win the title since everyone is getting injured. Well, we don't know that yet. Like, we do have a couple of injuries, but it's like one game. You know, this is the first game. It sucks that the injuries are coming at this kind of timing. But it's one game. We have to see what happens, like, because a lot hasn't been really decided yet. Now, I think if the Lakers win game 2, then this series is most likely over, even through 2 games, because now it's like with Memphis, you have to win 2 games in LA. How is that going to be possible? You know, do they have a shot? Yeah. And, you know, people are saying, well, you know, with Ja Morant, you know, they've been able to win without Ja Morant. I say, yeah, but the regular season and the playoffs are 2 different things. Like in the playoffs, you need your best player. And without Ja, it's like Desmond Bain, he was playing real well in the first half, and then he cooled off in the second half. That didn't hurt. Jared Jackson had 31 points. Ja was efficient, but it was like they weren't really letting him get his shot attempts up. So Ja had to act as a decoy sometimes. But it's unfortunately bad for the Grizzlies. The funny thing is I picked the Lakers to win the series. I got the Lakers winning this series in 6 games. I know people want to say Memphis is the better team, but I also feel that now without having Brandon Clark coming off the bench, I thought it was a big loss with his Achilles injury, and then Steven Adams with the knee issue. Like the only benefit that you take Adams out with is the free throw line, because he's not a very good free throw shooter, and you could just hack him to kind of slow the game down if you were trying to get back into the game. But the fact that he's a physical presence and he does give you rebounding, and that's like without him and without Clark, you're kind of thin on the front line now. And the Grizzlies still have enough offensive talent, but now Ja goes down with the hand, and if Ja misses any significant time, 1 or 2 games, this series is pretty much over. Like if Memphis had any shot to even win one game, let alone 2. So like I said, I picked the Lakers in 6, and if I'm wrong, I end up. There's a lot of people that want the Lakers out of the playoffs. And what I saw today was LeBron James has an NBA team. Like if you look at what Jared Vanderbilt, his defense on John Morant, he was doing real well. If you look at Reed in the fourth quarter, didn't play great, but LeBron was his turnovers. I get it. He didn't shoot he shot 50%. The way he played was not really up to LeBron par. He did have 2 blocks, but at the same time, I just felt, he was turning the ball over a lot though. And quite honestly, he was a +7, but I felt like that had to more or less had to do with the ability of the team play. I felt like LeBron got carried in this game, And this is what I'm saying. Let go of that LeBron system if you want to win a championship. Let it go. You're 38 years old. Like, why are you still trying to prove, that your system is going to be able to win like all these championships? This is why a lot of your teammates get discredited, is because you make it all about you. But you have a good team. D'Angelo Russell, I get it. He hasn't been proven in the playoffs, but he actually played solid today. So, like I said, like it's people want to make these predictions off of one game. I'm not going to make a prediction until like I see how the series plays out through game 4. Ryan says, Louis, I know what you were thinking when AD said that I can't move my arm. Oh yeah. When he said I can't move my arm, well, the first thing I said maybe he might have a stinger. I said he might not be the same player when he comes back. I said I something told me that AD was going to come back, but he probably might have not been effective. It wasn't that much of a difference with AD, was still able to do his thing. He still played good defensively and nothing else, but it does put a level of concern just because of the fact that he got injured on that play with Jaren Jackson, and it's like, great. I'm like, damn, AD is right on cue with his injury, G Money said that they showed resilience and poise against the Golden State Warriors. They attacked them at will, got open looks. Now here's the thing: they need to. Golden State has to win game 2. Now the series isn't over, and they're the defending champs. But I just think that the problem is you're playing with house money going against this team, just because of how young and fast they are and their ability to push the pace. And unlike the Warriors, the Kings are a good road team, so they have one of the best road records in the league. So it's like if you get them 2 wins, it's like, okay, they got the home cooking confidence. And now they have a chance to go on the road, and it's like all we have to do is just get one of these games, and then it's it's a wrap. Brian says Barnes knows the system as well as Mike Brown. Yeah. Another thing that hurts them is the fact that they really don't have an interior. So it's like as long as the Kings can play good perimeter defense, Like, it's going to be difficult for the Warriors, even though they still put up a buck 23. But I had a feeling that game was kind of be back and forth, back and forth. Andrew Wiggins didn't look too bad, in his return. So I thought he actually played pretty solid for someone that missed a lot of time with his personal life, and he did great. Let me see if no. Okay. How much time is left in that Heat game? G Money says that the Greek Freak is out. Who do you think wins the series, the Heat or the Bucks? The funny thing is, I think the Bucks can still win the series, but it's going to be a lot more tougher now because without Giannis, not only are you missing 30 points per game, but you're missing his ability to get to the free throw line. So now Milwaukee's free throw attempts are going to go down, and that's not a good thing because now it's gonna be difficult for them to stop the clock in case if they get down big and they need to try to get themselves back in the game. So now it's like you're putting more emphasis on the number 2 scorer in Chris Middleton to try to carry the Bucks. So it's going to be tougher, but they have to do it as a team because if you're asking Chris Middleton to get number 1 option, Giannis almost pulled it off last year to get to at least to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like right now, they got to play as a team. Like Bobby Portis has got to become that X factor. Drew Holiday. Brook Lopez has got to continue to play the way he does, but I just think now Middleton has more pressure, and it's like, can you really depend on Chris Middleton to even at least to try to see if he can get it done against the Miami Heat? It makes it easier for the Heat. I will say this: if the Heat win, I feel like something fishy might be going on. You know why I say that? Because now if the Bucks don't make the finals, let's say that the Celtics get knocked off by the Sixers. Like, you just don't know. G Money says Heat are up 13 with 4:39 to go. He says, and Holiday, Lopez on the crew. Also, I want to say this on the live stream. I just put this in my community post, but this is somebody special to me. Shout out to Weiss. What's going on? What up? Guys, make sure to share the stream. Hit the like button as you guys come in. I got to say this. Happy birthday to a woman that I grew up watching. And she is very, very special in my life. She was an artist. She mostly sang Tex-Mex. She was in the Tejano music. But she was influenced by a lot of different types of music, though. She was influenced by rock. She was influenced by some hip hop, mostly, and some R&B, obviously. And I'm talking about the late, great Selena Quintanilla. She only died when she was 23. And she would have been 52 years old if she was alive today. Because today is her birthday. So, and also, shout out to Marty Mart. Happy birthday, Marty Mart. But I wanted to mention her because I just thought she was only just a Latin artist until I figured out, like, I remember I was watching like one of those recommended videos that would pop up. I don't remember who the YouTube channel is, but when I saw it, it was one of her like earlier performances, like in the early 90s, and it actually became my favorite song. The crazy part, it actually became my favorite song. It's the reason why, like, I consider her like, really special. And I remember like, just in tears though, like when I looked back, because I'm like, you don't realize how much of an impact she had. And it was like she was on her way to superstardom, and unfortunately she didn't get the opportunity to really live out her dream. She got to live her dream, but it was like she didn't get a chance to live out her dream longer because she was supposed to cross over into the English market with her album, and unfortunately she died too soon. But definitely special. And I kind of go into a little bit of in-depth in it, like in the community post. So when you get a chance, if you can, just read it and, definitely show some love. But, appreciate all of you. G Money says, assuming the Heat hang on to take game 1, if they take game 2 in Milwaukee, the Bucks are done. I'll say if the Bucks go down 3-1, or if they go down 3-0, then I'll say they're finished. If either one of those things happen, then I think the Bucks are done, and that would suck, because now it's like you don't even get a chance to see which to me are the two best teams in the conference, Boston and Milwaukee. I'd rather see those two teams in the Eastern Conference Finals fighting for the East crown to see who goes to the finals. That would be awesome. But losing Giannis is big. How much time do we have left? Let me see. How much time do we have left in the game? Can't believe I still got the Thunder and the Timberwolves as a. Let me just click on ESPN. Yeah, so right now it's 3:42 remaining in the fourth quarter, and the Bucks are trailing by 12. They're down 117-105 at the hands of Miami right now. So I don't think they're coming back. Let me actually check the box score. Oh, it's actually 119-110, so it updated. So Brook Lopez got fouled, so they're trying to cut into this lead. So it's 2:41 remaining in the fourth right now, 119-111. So it's an 8-point game now. Never mind. And then Caleb Martin made a three-pointer. Chris Middleton misses. Did he get the rebound? Yeah, it's looking real bleak right now for Milwaukee. Yeah, they possibly lose this game. It's 122-111 with 2:27 to go. Shout out to Earl Phillips in the building. What is up, Earl? What's going on, man? Your Lakers win today, man. They went big by 16. So right now they're doing the national anthem right now in Phoenix at the Footprint Center right now. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. And this is my issue with John Morant. You have a messed up hand, and yet you're trying to posterize AD. Like, you don't need to be trying to posterize every single player that you get a chance to see every time when your lights light up when you go to the rim, because look at you now. And now that you see that, yeah, but I'm just glad that LeBron took a step back and allowed Reeves and Hachimura, and D'Angelo Russell, allowed all of them to play their game. At one point, I really like that fadeaway. The one thing I do not like, though, I saw LeBron fans after Ja got injured laughing at John Morant for getting injured. And I'm like, I want to see teams get beat at their absolute best, because the injury thing is always going to be an excuse. And the thing is, you have to play who's in front of you. But what I don't like is that when somebody is laughing at somebody else getting injured, that to me isn't cool. Ryan says, Louis, question for you. Would you rather have $1 million right now, or would you rather have $500,000 a year? I mean, dang, do you know how many things I could do right now if I had $1 million in my hand right now? I would, $500,000 a year would be great. But I mean, to be honest with you, it depends. Here's my thought process. If I get $500,000 a year, I'm going to invest that money. If I'm getting paid that much a year, $500,000 a year, I'm good for life if I'm making that much. Way good. And all I got to do is really invest my money and not try to spend it. It's the same thing if I get $1 million on the spot. Figure out what do I need, and then try to invest the rest of that. But you can't live on that. So it's I would rather do the $500,000 a year, because the $500,000 a year, you're guaranteed it every single year. If you can find a way to manage $1 million, that's fine, and you could do something. But I'd rather have the annual income, because you're getting it every single year. some people don't know how to invest their money, and they take it for granted when they see $1 million and then they don't know what to do. So G Money says, bang, Vincent just shot and killed the deer with a dagger bullet. I mean, I felt it was over once they went up 11. All right, so there's no Paul George tonight for the Clippers, and Cameron Payne is out for the Phoenix Suns in this game. Shout out to Jay in the building. What's up? Yeah, I'm going with that $500,000 a year. It's like I said before, is LeBron going to be able to do this the entire playoff run, where he just focuses on actually playing defense, playing help defense, and let these guys shine? LeBron actually had the lowest plus minus of everybody in the starting lineup. Not of the overall game for the Lakers on the team, but yeah, so we just getting ready in just a bit. I'm guessing game is going to start at 8:15. Right now, Phoenix is being introduced with the starting lineups, and I finally found the stream, like I was mentioning, like at the beginning of the show, that there's no interruptions, and you can actually see the stream for what it is. Absolutely no lag, no advertisements. Makes things go much smoother, because like almost every single one I've tried, it's like the stream stops. It's messed up. It lags. I'm like way behind, but I expect it. But it's like, and to be honest with you, the Lakers were in control until LeBron was doing some BS in that second quarter, and then Memphis not only came back into the game, but they took the lead. But when LeBron actually stepped back, did you see how much the Lakers are in control? And trust me, deep down, this is hurting him. And I already heard Laker fans like, oh yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona. The NBA playoffs on TNT. First round coverage is presented by Nerd Wallet. It's the LA Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. This 4-5 matchup in the West. Minnesota and Denver will be next on TNT. How about that game last night?
I got Minnesota winning game 1. There's Russ. Stan Van Gundy. Oh, man.
Well, some of the biggest names in the game the last decade in this series. The Phoenix Suns have
Kawhi Leonard versus KD. Who y'all got in game 1? Smash the like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
And I was told that progress is going good, but ultimately sources relayed to me that it is unlikely that he will.
There's Kawhi Leonard. There's Coach Ty Lue. Paul George not expected to play in this series. Oh wow! So Paul George is out for the series, ladies and gentlemen.
Recent NBA history leading the way.
Kawhi Leonard.
Two-time Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard, who is playing at the top of his game right now.
Clippers occupy the 5 seed.
Hopefully Kawhi doesn't get injured, because if he does, it's over for him. He can't get injured, especially if Paul George is not playing for the series. Phoenix is 8-0 with Kevin Durant in the lineup, but again, regular season, small sample size. Let's see what happens here in the playoffs.
Guys that went to the NBA Finals only 2 years ago, it's hard not to think of them as the favorites in the West.
What a finishing piece Kevin Durant is in that starting 5. Russell Westbrook, one of the new pieces in the starting 5 for the LA Clippers.
Here we go. Smash the like, hit that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, as we get in.
Heavy lifting for Kawhi Leonard. That was always going to be the case. We're ready to get this thing going.
Let's go, baby.
Is still searching for their first NBA title. And a playoff run begins now. This 4-5 matchup.
And opening tip is going for the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, man. Here's Russell Westbrook. Gives the ball over to Nicholas Batum. Batum right back to Eric Gordon. Gordon at the top gives it over. They give it over to Zubac in the post. Takes it 8. Goes for the hook. It's short. Rebound DeAndre Ayton.
The matchups to this series.
CP3.
Monty Williams, two coaches that have been
CP3 with the ball. Getting Batum, gets a switch. He's getting guarded by Russell Westbrook. They give it to Booker. Comes off a curl. Gives it over to CP. They swing the ball to the left side. Durant open for 3, and it's back rim and rebounds off to Kawhi Leonard. I don't really have a horse in the series. I just picked the Clippers though. Here's Russ shooting the jump shot on the fadeaway turnaround, can't hit. And Chris Paul almost loses and picks up the ball. CP3, 37 years of age, turns 38 next month. Chris Paul tried the bounce pass, but it was kicked off of Zubac's foot. It will stay with the with the Suns.
As good a pure point guard as we have in the league, 4th in the league in assists this year. And in 8
well, that's the one thing for Chris Paul that won't age is his assists, his ability to pass the ball. Shout out to Nets World. Here's Booker. Kicks it out. Torrey Craig open for 3. No good. Here's Russ. Russ gives it over to Eric Gordon. Gordon. Hesitation crossover goes off the glass. Can't hit. Block deflected. Here comes Devin Booker. Booker pulls up for 3. Short front rim. And Kawhi Leonard. Oh, what a snatch by Kawhi Leonard. Gets the security. Here's Russ to Batum. Face it. Give it to Russ. Russ over to Gordon. Gordon back to Russ. Russ dribbles. Gives it over to Kawhi Leonard right there at the middle. Comes over to the left. Gives it over to Gordon. Comes off the screen. Gordon pops back for the 2. And he scores first. And the Clippers are up 2-0. And they get the first points of the game. So the Clippers strike first. CP3 with the basketball. CP3 dribbles. Guarded by Kawhi. They switch it. Ayton gets the high-low pass inside, and he dunks the basketball to tie the game at 2, ladies and gentlemen. There's Paul George, who is possibly out for the series. Back come the Clippers. Here's Kawhi Leonard, gets the pass from Russell Westbrook. Zubac sets the screen. Kawhi gets a switch. Kawhi head of steam, takes it to the rim, and he gets fouled. Damn, Kawhi looked good with those hops. Damn, Kawhi was looking to put somebody on the poster with that one. Look at this. And the foul is going to be on Kevin Durant. Durant saying he got all ball. And they said, no, the foul's going to be on KD. I don't know. That looked like the all ball. That looked pretty clean to me. Yeah, Kevin Durant looked like he got all ball on that play. Great effort. Durant has come home, cut the hair. First playoff game since June 14th of 2021. 2-time Finals MVP. Kawhi Leonard misses the first free throw. No bueno.
I have seen Kevin Durant have. He has great pride at that end of the floor.
8 games with the Suns. He missed 3 weeks with an
Leonard once again at the free throw line, trying to give the Clippers the lead once again. Let's see if he gets it done. And the answer is yes. Clippers lead 3-2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's Chris Paul once again with the rock. Got Batum. Gets a double screen. Comes off, gets a switch with Zubac. Shoots a jump shot, and it's no good. Miss. Phoenix off to a slow start. Here's Russ. Russ takes it all the way to the basket, misses, and Zubac gets stripped. Here come the Suns. Durant with Kawhi. Fakes him, hesitates, loses the dribble, and Craig picks it up. Ayton, free throw line jumper, can't get the roll. Here comes Eric Gordon with the basketball. Gordon, left to right crossover, goes into the lane, and it's good. And the Clippers now take a 5-2 lead. All right, Chris Paul slows the ball to bring up on the left side. Shout out to Michelle's daughter, appreciate you. All right, CP3 being guarded by Russ. Russ giving him space. CP3 trying to size up, pulls back, skips the pass. Craig puts a jab step on Zubac, starts to drive left, going baseline, goes up, goes around, kicks it. Chris Paul, D3 at the shot clock going down, and he knocks it down. And he ties the game at 5, ladies and gentlemen. We are tied at 5.
Yeah, and in the last games in April, he was 13
Here's Kawhi.
for 23.
Kawhi dribbles, goes around. Kawhi gets doubled. Gives it off to Russ. Russ open for 3. Just short on the front rim. Durant, outlet pass to Booker. Stops. Oh, what a move by Booker. Gathers, and Phoenix takes their first seed of the game. They lead 7-5. Great body control by Booker before that ball went out of bounds. All right, they give it to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi starts to dribble, and he draws a foul. And Torrey Craig is going to get the foul call.
Chris Paul, a desperation heave from 30, knocks it down.
I don't blame Kawhi Leonard from that. That was a deep 3 by CP. Great pass by KD. Look at that. Gather. Great gather by D-Book. Chant the defense by the Phoenix crowd. Here's Kawhi Leonard. 2023 playoffs. Leonard. Double. They try to dump it to Zubac, loses it, and he steps out of bounds, so it's a Clipper turnover.
Clippers missing back-to-back years. Monty Williams had his team back in the playoffs for a 3rd straight year. And a very familiar relationship with Kevin Durant. It makes it a much
7:40 remaining in the first quarter right now. Suns lead 7-5. Chris Paul, bounce back. And we got a beautiful play by Torrey Craig to try to go off the glass. He draws a foul. Not able to finish, but he will get the foul and go to the free throw line to shoot. 2.
Institutional knowledge between Monty Williams and Kevin Durant, but what are your concerns as they finally get the playoffs started?
Well, and Monty Williams,
the defense is actually better with Durant in the lineup.
The number of sets that they run, so that Kevin Durant.
Torrey Craig got the free throw line to shoot 2.
Think a whole lot about what.
Isolation basketball at any time, but it's a different operation here with the Suns.
Kawhi Leonard over to Batum. Good.
Well, as you can see, Phoenix, Brian, doesn't switch as much. So Chris Paul didn't switch, but he had to help on Kawhi Leonard's drive. Nick Batum open on the pop. A guy who's been a 40% three-point shooter for a long time in this league.
All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Booker shoots it, and it's good. All right, Phoenix leads 10-8.
And Chris Paul.
Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard gets a double, gets a switch. Kawhi Leonard starts to drive. Kawhi dribbling around, trying to get through the Suns' defense, shoots a jump shot. Beautiful move by Kawhi Leonard, and he knocks it down and ties the game at 10. Here's Booker, gets off a screen, shoots a jump shot. No good. And here's Batum with the rebound over to Russell Westbrook. Russ, deep 3, and Kawhi Leonard is cooking. And the Clippers lead 13-10. Here's CP3 being guarded by Russell Westbrook. Durant, jump shot, in and out, rebound to Zubac, fighting a little bit over Kawhi. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi, put the dribble. Kawhi, oh, what a spin move. Kawhi, pump fake, looking, kicks it out. Batum, extra pass. Gordon for 3. It's good. Oh, that was Gordon who hit the three-pointer, back-to-back threes. And we got a timeout by Monty Williams. So Eric Gordon with a quick 10 of the team, 16 points to start. Timeout by Monty Williams. And the Clippers looking good early. They lead 16-10 with 5:54 remaining here in the first quarter. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat room. We got 7 people watching right now, man. Salute to everybody right now as it is. And, oh, wait, don't tell me that this thing froze. Come on now. Again, people, smash that like. Smash that like button. Yeah, so we got a 16-10 basketball game. I think I'm going to be switching between the first and second server, but at least it's not bad in terms of the fact that it's only doing that. So there we go. Had to refresh the stream a little bit. There we go. All righty. If you have not hit the like button, make sure to hit that like button, folks. Miami ends up winning the game 130 to 117. What just happened? Eric Gordon is off to a great start. It's early, but the Suns have missed some open shots. And give the Clippers credit, man. They had Eric Gordon has come out and is guns blazing. He's got 10 of the team's first 16 points, so that's great. Kawhi Leonard's got to close the deal, though. Oh, this is the Clippers channel. Interesting. I was trying to do the TNT one, but that wasn't.
What happens? Well, he gets one, he gets two, he gets another paying attention.
So I'm guessing the second server. That's weird because I was just hearing the TNT crew, and now it goes to the Clippers channel. But okay, whatever it is.
Shot by Eric Gordon before they can rotate back out. Nice job by Kawhi, giving himself up to get the open three for Gordon.
Kawhi Leonard, 86 and 49 career playoff record. We know a lot of those were with San Antonio. 8th best all time in 100 games. 19 and 6 in playoff series. He's played in more than one game. That's 25 series right there. Eric Gordon, 10 points, 4 out of 5 from the field. Clippers right now lead 16 to 10 right now in the first quarter. NBA playoffs 2023 here in Phoenix, Arizona. Salute to everybody in the chat and salute to everybody watching right now on the channel. Here's Chris Paul. Gives it over to Torrey Craig. Torrey Craig finds a spot, shoots a jump shot. It's good. So Craig knocks down the 14-footer, and we have ourselves a 16 to 12 basketball game. Here's Russ, gives it over to Zubac. Zubac over to Kawhi Leonard. Good brush screen right there by Eric Gordon. Gets a switch. Kawhi Leonard goes to the baseline, takes a turnaround. Beautiful move by Kawhi Leonard. And the Clippers take a 6-point lead. They lead 18 to 12 right now. 5:16 remaining in the first. Kevin Durant going against his former teammate, Russell Westbrook. They get a switch with Zubac. Shoots a jump shot. Great help defense by Russell. The recovery on the block from behind. Crosses over Kevin Durant. Westbrook, good job. Look at Russ. Didn't try to force anything. Tried to dump it to Zubac, and he tried to force feed it. But DeAndre Ayton with the hands causes a turnover. Here's Durant. Gives it over to Chris Paul. Extra pass in the corner. And we got a 3-point shot knocked in. Is that Torrey Craig for 3? Yes, it is. And it is a 3-point game. 18 to 15 is the score.
Averages 7 on the year. He has 6 points. That's his first 3, his second bucket. And LeBron, you have to come and meet.
Clippers shooting 75% from the 3-point line. Suns at 40. Here's Russ. Gives it over to Eric Gordon. Right back to Russ. Russ. Jump shot. It's short once again. And here is DeAndre Ayton with the basketball. It is CP Trey. CP3. Chris Paul off the pick and roll. Gives it over to Ayton. Shoots a jump shot. And he's short again. Here's Russ. Russ. Hesitation. Starts to pull inside. Shout out to Yes Sir. What's going on? What's up? Smash a like and subscribe. Here's Russ. Pull up jump shot off the glass. No, why is Russ taking jump shots off the side? See, he's doing the same thing that he was doing with the Lakers that got him criticized. You need to move the basketball. Don't play ISO. You go into isolation. That's when the Clippers get themselves doing. Move that basketball. And we got a bad foul right there on Russ pushing over Kevin Durant. And so Westbrook will get called for the foul.
It's about winning that matchup. It's about winning the big match, which is the game. Unlikely to see time here in the first round. That was reported earlier today. You can see what he did in the 21 playoffs without Kawhi Leonard. Clippers had opportunities in a lot of those games to win. Give credit to Phoenix. They were the team that was able to execute down the stretch. The closeout game in downtown
man,
Los Angeles. 9 to shoot.
Here's Devin Booker.
It's getting to be a very physical game early on. Booker misses, Zoo with a rebound. And Zoo doing the work, talking to the coach, and they thought he is rebounding.
All right, man. Here come the Clippers right back. Here's Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon, hesitation. Gordon goes into the paint with a layup, and it's good. He's got 12 points to start this game. Here's Durant with the jump shot. No good. And the rebound is over to Craig. Durant gives it over to Booker. Booker. Hesitation with the left hand. Switches over to the right on the dribble. Goes up with a layup. And it's scoop, and it's good. All right, Nick Batum gives it over to Norman Powell, who checks in for the Los Angeles Clippers. Zubac gets a screen. They double him. Zubac in the post. Zubac goes with the hook, and it's good. Nice move by Zubac in the paint. And the Clippers up 22-17 right now. And then just like that, we got a miss.
And it should go on Booker. It is indeed 2:28 to play.
All right, so we got ourselves a timeout, and we got an offensive foul on Devin Booker. So 2:28 remaining. We have ourselves a 22-17 basketball game right now. Who do you got winning the series between the Kings and the Warriors? I picked the Warriors just because I feel like they'll find a way to win. All right, man. So 22-17 is the score. But so yeah, I picked the Warriors just because I thought that with the fact that they got Gary Payton the second back, and then the fact that they also got Andrew Wiggins coming back, and he looked good. But it's not going to be just because of the fact that Sacramento, they can dominate the paint. And then what doesn't help the Warriors is that Mike Brown and Harrison Barnes, they know the system. You know, they were in the Warriors system, so they know some things. I said with the Warriors, they're going to have to find a way to execute because, like I said, Bill Laimbeer made a famous quote back in the 1990 NBA playoffs when the Pistons were defending their title. And I remember the first round opponent was the Indiana Pacers, and it was Dick Versace, and he was the head coach. And he basically said, and he was basically talking about like the areas of concern that they needed to address when going up against Detroit, and got to make sure that you don't let Laimbeer control the boards and the paint and how physical he gets. And Laimbeer said it best. He said, you may know our team, but if we execute our offense to perfection, execute on both ends of the court, there's nothing you could do to stop it no matter how much you know our team. So that's very important. I'm still picking the Warriors because this is one game, but the Warriors, they definitely got to make some adjustments. The perimeter defense is going to have to be strong, considering that, again, if the Kings just win the points in the paint, the Warriors are going to have a hard time. They're going to have to find a way to defend that paint. Can't be nothing easy. Let me see if oh man, that girl's cute. I need to go to a Phoenix game and go see her. Have you met me? My name is Professor Lou. I got glasses on. Don't let it fool you. The sexiness is on my face, on or off. No, I'm just then that's nuts. Like I said, and the reason that I picked the Clippers for this series is because I just feel like the depth of this roster is going to show the longer the series goes. It's like they got some stuff to go to, and I feel like Ty Lue's got some stuff that he can kind of go to and exploit, with the matchups. And the Clippers would play. Oh, I'm laying down some game, man. There's a reason I got the shades on.
As the Clipper head coach, he calls the playoffs his happy place. He's made it through all the load management, all the injuries. Now
really, the playoffs are your happy place, sir? Okay.
Through a series, an NBA title with the Cavs.
Once you go Lewis, you can't go back. I'm just saying. All right, man. Here's Terrence Mann checked in for the Clippers. Okogie's in. Here's Kawhi Leonard with the jump shot. Ooh, Kawhi Leonard is heating the F up. This man said, Phoenix ain't too hot for me. I'm just too hot for y'all. Knocking down the jump shot, giving the Clippers a 7-point lead. They lead 24-17. Was that Landry Shamet? I think he passed it, and he gave it over to I think that was a Kobe for 3. Here's Terrence Mann. Attacks the paint, goes up, floats it up, and he's going to draw the foul. Terrence Mann has really improved his game as a playmaker, even though that's not what he primarily is. He got hit in the face by Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker, that's his second foul. So Terrence Mann's to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Phoenix favored, not only in this series, but also
to win the championship. Let me find out what's the latest on John Moran. Terrence makes a free throw. 25-17 is the score.
Especially the nightcap in Sacramento and those fans waiting.
I'm so happy about Sacramento winning last night. Great for their fans.
Yeah, look, I remember when I first came into the league, mid-90s, up through the mid-aughts, I guess, when they had good teams in Sacramento, man, those crowds.
26-17, Clippers lead by 9. Here's Devin Booker, beautiful pass, and then good deflection, good heads-up play by the Clippers on defense. Bones Highland shoots the pull-up 3. That's my problem with Highland. His form isn't that great to be shooting pull-up 3s. He needs to work on his form. Here's Norman Powell, gets a screen from Mason Plumlee, shoots a jump shot, and he's going to draw another foul. So the Suns upping up the fouls here, and the foul's going to be on Biyombo, so Powell to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws.
In the NBA, and Powell will be at the line anyway as a team foul, so they're in the penalty. Norm Powell.
Well, John Moran is in trouble, and so are the Memphis Grizzlies, because John Moran told reporters at the end of Game 1 in the postgame show that he could not even. He says his hand is in so much pain, it's in a considerable amount of pain. Clippers lead 27-17 on the free throw that he can't undo a pair of socks. That's not good.
Left shoulder contained.
Norman Powell's got 9 games of 25 points off the bench, which is the most in the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. So not only does John Morant and Powell misses the second.
And he averaged 20. The only thing he had a problem with when he came back.
Here's Biyombo. Gives it over to Shamet. Shamet back to Biyombo. Good give and go. Biyombo try to posterize with the left hand, a la freaking Derek McKee in the 89 playoffs against the Lakers, but we got a foul on Mason Plumlee. He's been a really nice addition for the Clippers. But yeah, Morant might not play game 2, and now you got a question about the series. If he's going for the series, it's over for them. It's possibly over for them.
Put himself in the picture in the rotation as he misses the first. Hey, you could win $1
even though it says that.
Perfect bracket. First place gets you courtside seats. Fill out your
even though it says his X-rays
X-rays
came back negative.
Big, play free at NBA.com/bracket.
Biyombo knocks down the free throw.
It'll be either Booker.
It's 27-18 is the score.
On the floor at all times. Both coaches using this.
Here's Bones Highland. Gives it over to Mason Plumlee at the top. Plumlee gets stripped. They give it over to Norman Powell. Norman gets a switch over to Devin Booker. Takes it all the way to the basket. Gets blocked by Biyombo. So great defense. Oh, man. It froze right at a really good time. All right, Terrence Mann at the free throw line because he got fouled. 51.7 seconds remaining. Free throw is good. Kevin Durant back in.
Kevin Durant.
Clippers lead 28-18 right now.
KD had a nice exchange with Coach before.
51.7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It is a 28-18 basketball game. Clippers up by double digits.
Since you had what you thought was a spat on Twitter, it wasn't a spat after all. He was just agreeing with you, but he came over to let you know that you guys are
and this is the free throw. So the Clippers already have missed 3 free throws. 28-18.
10-point Clipper lead coming to the end of the first quarter here.
There's Booker. Booker trying to survey, trying to get space, shoots a jump shot, and he's no good. And the ball is deflected off of a Kobe, and it'll be Clippers basketball. Devin Booker's struggling right now. Who do you think won the KD trade, the Suns or the Nets? Brooklyn wins long term, short term, it's going to be the Suns. Oh, that was a bad pass. Oh, that's going to go off of that's a turnover. Oh, Clippers get it back. That should have been a backcourt violation. No? Nobody had control of possession. That's why. 4 seconds. Here's Powell. Crossover. Shoots a jump shot at the buzzer. Oh, what a move by Norman Powell to end the first quarter. Clippers go 30-18. Beautiful start by the Los Angeles Clippers right there to end that quarter. Yeah, that was a loose ball. Nobody had full control. Durant did not have full control of the ball, so that's why that was a good no call. Clippers get the last shot. Powell goes one-on-one against Devin Booker, is able to shoot going left, knocks down the jump shot. Great start by the Suns with only 18 points in the first quarter. So at the end of one, score is Clippers 30 and the Phoenix Suns 18. You're watching the Suns and the Clippers right here on the Louis Sports Network. Smash a like, hit that subscribe, make sure to share. But I think short term, the Phoenix Suns win the trade because they get the superstar in KD to pair up with Devin Booker. The problem is the Suns have no bench. The Nets have pieces that they could build for the future in Bridges and Cam Johnson with Cam Thomas, who's been a real nice surprise for Brooklyn. So, they got a nice little future. They need to get rid of Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons is Ben Simmons. The funny thing is, the scouting report said about Ben Simmons that he doesn't have a great motor when it comes to his work ethic, and it's coming to be true. Yeah, the Suns are turning the ball over, which is kind of uncharacteristic of Phoenix. They actually take care of the ball pretty good. So the fact that they're turning the ball over is uncharacteristically is a little bit strange. Give the Clippers defense some credit too, because they're playing good defensively. My only concern with the Clippers is that when the Clippers get big leads, they tend to get very complacent. They tend to relax, and then they start to play desperate as if they're trying to lose instead of trying to win. When you're trying to win, you just attack. You don't get rattled, and you just play within the game. You don't play like as if now like you're playing scared. So if you're the Clippers, this is a great start. Now you got to just finish it off for the next 3 quarters. I know Phoenix, as tough of a start as they got, they're going to come back in the second quarter. So right now, they need to do better. And the Clippers have got to be ready for that because the Phoenix run, I feel like it is coming. But like I said before, the reason I picked the Clippers because I feel like even though Paul George is going to be out, I feel like this is a blessing in disguise for the Clippers because now, to me, Paul George, when they try to make him the primary ball handler, sometimes his offense comes and goes. So his offense comes and goes. So, and it's like on top of that, he sucks at ball handling. So I'm just like, Ben Simmons, like I said, man, he wants the Hollywood life. Like he just loves the life of an NBA player to being able to make money. That's it. He cares about the lifestyle. Like I said, the money that's being made along with corporate branding is why players don't have the love for the game. They don't. This era is so much better skill-wise and talent-wise, but yet there's so many injuries. And you look at certain players and you're like, they couldn't play in the 90s. Like they can play, but it's like they're not going to be as effective or be treated as superstar level players like today. Why do you think we say so many guys can be good today? I mean, the disrespect of Michael Jordan. People say, "Oh, he will be a modern day DeMar DeRozan." I said, "Have you seen DeMar DeRozan perform in the playoffs?" Michael Jordan has so many playoff records, and the numbers that he's put up in the postseason because he played in the weak 90s. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, second quarter is underway, and almost another turnover by the Suns. They're just being careless with the basketball. What is Biyombo doing? And Durant being careless, and he turns it over. Here's Russ, and tried to lob it, but Terrence Mann wasn't ready. He was way far. And then what do we have? We got a travel. Terrence Mann says he got fouled, but no, to no avail. Kobe Bryant would have ran Simmons out of LA. Man, Simmons has such low expectations for himself. He doesn't like pressure. He can't deal with challenges. Here's Kevin Durant. Takes a turnaround jumper on Terrence Mann. No good. KD is struggling right now. Off to a very slow start. Clippers lead by 12. Ball Tyler. Beautiful bounce pass to Plumlee. Nice kick out to Norman Powell for three. It is good. And the Clippers with a 15-point lead. They lead 33-18 right now, under 11 minutes remaining in the first half. And the Clippers are executing to perfection. And we got an offensive foul on Chris Paul. And the Suns are starting to get a little frustrated. Like, you can see it. They're starting to get a little frustrated.
I don't know why Chris Paul thought he needed to do that. He was just forcing.
Chris Paul, did you think that was you was going to start to try to get into the heads of the Clippers by doing something like that? Instead, you gave the Clippers another possession by turning the ball over, and they're on a 13-1 run. That was really idiotic. So yeah, Jay's right. BS needs to be at Mr. BS, because he really is full of BS. Needs to go to the West. We got another foul on the Suns, and I think that was on Josh Okogie.
Scott Twardowski is the alternate official. The replay center officials in Secaucus, Bill Kennedy and Jason Goebel, among the 36 officials selected to work the first round of the 2023 playoffs. Congratulations to those individuals. Playoffs are a challenge.
Highland, try to give it to Plumlee. Plumlee gives it back to Highland. Highland takes a sidestep three. That was a terrible shot. Tyler better have a short leash. Here's Kevin Durant, dribbles the length of the floor and then gives it over to Biyombo on the pass, and foul. Good foul by the Clippers, because Biyombo's not a good free throw shooter. He's not going to get some freebies. Oh, don't use that excuse, Nessworld. I'm sorry. The first thing you want to say is he's 38, and then he's the greatest 38-year-old. You can't. That's the problem with his fans. They want it both ways. You can't do that. If you're going to say he's the greatest 38-year-old ever, you have to hold him accountable, because he called himself the greatest player of all time nationally. And Biyombo misses the free throw. That's why dudes can't stand him. It's because at one time I was a big fan of his until he went into Miami. Started getting all arrogant when it's like a lot of this stuff, when you look at his career, I told you, I've said it before and I say it again, it's mad fugazi with how things have been like tailor-made for him. And he comes out and brags. Then he tries to be a politician, and that hasn't worked out. Do you notice how quiet he's gotten when it comes to political issues? No, I didn't say that you think. Oh, beautiful move by Plumlee, man. He scores in the paint, and it's 35-19. Clippers up 16. I didn't say that you think that Bron is the GOAT. I'm just saying, like, what you were saying about the whole 38. Durant loses the basketball. Russ strips the ball out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Phoenix Suns. And the Phoenix Suns have come out very flat. Beautiful lob pass to Plumlee right there. And I didn't say you said he was a GOAT. Beautiful move, Durant. Tries to go up and he misses the shot. Durant hasn't made a shot yet. And Durant is going to go to the free throw line to shoot too. Look at that. The Suns are struggling to score. You see, this is where the depth. See, when you don't have depth, This is why I said that this will hurt.
Phoenix feeling the sting of a
Durant's 0 for 5, 2 rebounds, 1 assist.
Excuse me, last year, Game 7 at home. The year prior,
Durant makes a free throw. It's 35-20.
Milwaukee lost the next 4, lost in the
Yeah, the Suns are stuck in the Suns are stuck in the Whirlpool washing machine. That's what they're at right now.
They went ahead and made the deal.
Clippers have put them on spin cycle without stopping.
Reunited with Monty Williams.
KD makes 2 free throws, and it's 35-20, 15-point game.
You got Chris Paul at 37 years old. You've got a legitimate chance to win.
No, Durant will never hear the end of it if he loses to Russell Westbrook. Clippers up 14, 35-21. Here's Powell, pull up 3. That was not a good shot. Here's Durant. Durant, little crossover, pulls up for the mid-range jump shot, knocks it down, and that's Durant's first field goal. He's 1 for 6, and it's 35-23. Here's Highland, goes under the Mason Plumlee screen and rattles in a 3.
Well, since Buns Highland has come back into the rotation, with Paul George's injuries, made at least 1 3 in every.
No, not even Steph neither. Here's Ayton, gets the pass from KD. There's Terrence Ross, misses the jump shot. That was a terrible shot. Good defense by the Clippers. See, when the Clippers, when they put their minds right, this is a very stingy defensive team. Highland tried to cut. They cut him off. Here's Terrence Mann trying to go under the Plumlee screen. Takes a step back in the corner. That's a tough shot. That's no good. And the rebound is off the KD. 38-23, 15-point game. Under 8.5 remaining here in the first half. Here's Kevin Durant one-on-one with Terrence Mann on the right wing. Durant, good body up by Terrence Mann. They're playing him well. Russ on CP3. CP3 gets a switch on Plumlee, shoots a mid-range jump shot. Look at the contest by Russ. Russ is playing some good defense. And the Clippers with the ball, up 15. Here's Highland. Highland off the Plumlee screen. Gives it over to Russ. Russ shoots a 3-pointer. Oh, but he missed badly. Oh, my God, Russ. Gives it to Russ again. Russ takes a fadeaway jump shot. What is Russ doing? Russ, what is Russ doing? Beautiful dunk right there by DeAndre Ayton on the Phoenix break. Oh, and wow, Mason Plumlee actually dislocated his finger. And so he's going to need his finger to get popped back in as, oh, yeah, oh, look, like, oh, yeah. I mean, look at the face of Nicholas Batum. Like he looked creeped out by that injury. So he's got to get it popped into place. So, gentlemen, with 7:45 remaining in the second quarter, it is a 38-25 Clippers lead. Clippers lead by 13. Nets World says, yeah, you're right. Only LeBron, because you could say he's 2-2 against him in the postseason, while Curry, he would be 0-2. Yeah, LeBron more so. Lewis says, who are you rooting for? Like I said, I'm not rooting for either team. The Knicks is my team. I'm rooting for the Knicks to beat the Cavaliers. I picked the Cavaliers to win the series because I'm a realist, but I'm going to be rooting for the Knicks to win. I love the win that we had against the Cavaliers in Game 1 yesterday. That was a great game. And the fact is, Jalen Brunson is a huge improvement of having him in the game over Julius Randle. You would tell Randle to be the number 1 guy trying to do everything, the Knicks would have lost that game. So the fact that we have a player that's under control, and then getting Josh Hart was a huge addition for us. He gave us 17 points and 10 rebounds. Josh Hart played his heart out, just like the last name, point intended, and he did great. So I love what he did for us. I love what he did for us. Jalen Brunson gives us that calming presence that we can actually execute and actually run plays down the stretch. We needed a player like that, and Dallas is kicking themselves in the leg. But I want to say this to Mark Cuban in the Mavs front office. Thank you, because we got a chance to possibly win a series. I still picked the Cavs to win, but Isaiah Hartenstein, former Clipper. But, yeah, he was also big, too, with his defense and his rebounding, too. It was a really good game. I think the Cavs will go off in Game 2, so the Knicks better be ready because the Cavs are going to try to come out with a lot of energy and try to establish themselves early. It always usually happens because now it's like a team playing with desperation. So Well, people got to remember, Russ got his contract with the Thunder. He was overpaid for OKC. At the same time, though, every team that he's played for, he plays for both teams. It's happened. So at least he's played with both LA teams. He plays for both teams on both sides of the ball. It's historic. I got Cavs in 6 still. If they don't bounce back next game, then the series is a wrap. No, Jalen Brunson, yeah, he earned his money. That's a fact. Yeah, they're not letting Phoenix score in the paint. I say Knicks in 6 because Cavs have no bench, and we do have a better power forward, point guard, and small forward. You know what? I thought the Cleveland bigs like Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, I felt like even though Cleveland kept it close, I felt like they were kind of a little overwhelmed at the moment. I know Jared Allen got that solid double-double, 14 and 14. But, you know, the Nets will get one win, I think. They'll get it in Brooklyn, but that's going 5, though. As long as Jalen Brunson is healthy, and as long as he plays under control and gets always good shots, because we got great shots with him on the floor. That's how much of an impact he's had. Wow, and the Phoenix Suns fell asleep on the inbound as Zubac gets an easy dunk inside of the nice pass from Russell Westbrook. I will say this about Paul George. He has good chemistry with Zubac when they're on the floor. And Russ loves to feed the bigs. Here's DeAndre Ayton in the post. Takes a turnaround jumper, and it's good. Look at Russ. He's shooting 49% with the Clippers. He only shot 42% with the Lakers, which is really what his career trajectory is as a field goal shooter in his career. But he was more efficient because they actually run plays, and he's not doing so much. Here's Kevin Durant. Shoots a jump shot. He gets fouled. Wait, did Kevin Durant hold on to his knee? And Russ picks up the foul. Right now, Clippers are up 42-27 here in the second quarter. Because Randall isn't, we've been knew that. Do you think Brunson is a number one? Well, he is on the Knicks. Here's KD. He's the best we got. He's a number one on the Knicks. On any other team, he's number 2. He's a solid number 2. I think with the way he's played this year, I can confidently say that he is quite possibly a number 2. 42-29 is the score, 13-point lead. Kawhi Leonard letting the ball roll, being guarded by Kevin Durant. Oh, wow, that screen was kind of bad. That was poor spacing on the screen by Eric Gordon. He's got to do better. Here's Russ. Beautiful kick out, good ball movement. Gordon with a pump fake starts to drive. Devin Booker gets a bump, goes up with a floater, and he misses. Best defensive Suns possession of the game so far. Here's Chris Paul off the screen, tries to get to his spot. Beautiful pass off the double, gives it over to Ayton, but he can't finish off the glass. Paul pokes it away, gives it to Ayton with the hook, still can't finish it, and the rebound is off the Zubac. All right, Gordon takes it all the way, coast to coast, goes up, and he misses the layup. I thought he went a little too fast. Here come the Suns back on the break. They give it. Kevin Durant in transition for 3. No. Phoenix is trying to get home run plays, and they need to be methodical. Don't start going for home runs until you get close into the game. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard goes up. Oh, almost traveled. Good defense. Here's Eric Gordon. Gordon guarded by CP3. CP, good defense. Trying to get open off the screen. Clippers are starting to get stagnant. Kawhi Leonard, too late. Couldn't even get the shot off. Clippers are dribbling the ball too much. When they start to hold the ball is when the Clippers get themselves in a lot of trouble. They need to continue to move themselves and move the basketball. Don't start using ISO pick and roll because that's when your offense gets stagnant. So Phoenix forces the turnover on the defense. 42-29. Devin Booker gives the ball over to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant puts the ball on the move, gives it over to DeAndre Ayton. He gets stripped. Another turnover by the Phoenix Suns. Kawhi Leonard comes in transition, pulls up for 3. It rims out just short. Rebound is to Landry Shamet. Outlet pass. KD. Oh, what a fake on Kawhi Leonard. Goes up for the layup, and it's good. Nice move by KD. It's a 42-31 game. And the Suns are within 11. As bad as they played, it's only an 11-point game. Kawhi over to Russ. Attacks. Good pass. Batum in the corner for three, and it's a no. Clippers starting to struggle to shoot the ball. Here come the Phoenix Suns in transition. They give it to Devin Booker. Devin Booker goes up. They're going to call a foul on Kawhi Leonard? I thought he got all ball. And Devin Booker's going to go to the free throw line. What a fake by KD, though. He forced Kawhi out of bounds on the left wing. Look at this. Whoop.
Leonard, a great defender, but it's always tougher to defend in transition.
Oh, the reason it was tough to defend in transition because he could have been able to stop him. The problem was KD faked like if he was going to baseline. And Kawhi Leonard fell for it, which gave Durant the crease to be able to go into the paint for the layup.
Denver, the top seed, Minnesota going through the play-in. That'll be game one. Gus Johnson and Greg Anthony will have the call for you. Welcome, Gus, back to the TNT crew. Monday on TNT.
All right, man. So Devin Booker knocks down both free throws. And like I said, Phoenix not shooting the ball well, but it's a 9-point game. Clippers have got to regroup. Stop pick and roll ISO and get back to the moving the basketball. Run plays. Kawhi Leonard gets double. Batum, dump it to Zubac. There you go. Slow it down. Zubac trying to back down. Back down. Zubac goes up with the hook. Nice move by Zubac. Nice move. 44-33. CP3. Crossover. Cross them into the screen. They dump it into Ayton. Turnaround. It's good. Now the Suns are starting to get into a rhythm. Chris Paul uses the pick and roll, lets DeAndre Ayton get into post-up position, and then let him go to work. Start doing a little bit more of that. Kawhi Leonard putting the ball between his legs, trying to cross over Durant with good defense. Leonard picks the ball up, gives it over to Batum, right back to Kawhi Leonard. Spins off of Shannon, gets Durant, shoots a jump shot, and he gets fouled. And Kawhi Leonard, damn, he was whining for a call right there. He finally got it, and he said he got fouled on the left arm. And I think the foul is going to be on Kevin Durant. That'll be foul number 2 on KD. Nice spin. Yeah, what is Durant talking about? He hit him. He slapped him right on the arm. KD, stop complaining, bro. You slapped him right in the arm as he went for the jump shot. Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 4 from the field, 7 rebounds, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Kawhi knocks down the free throw. Clippers back up by 10.
Chris Paul imploring Kevin Durant
All right.
not to switch to stage.
All right. So we got a timeout with 4:02 remaining, and the score is 45-35. So as you heard, Brian Anderson was just saying that Chris Paul is telling Kevin Durant not to switch. Like, don't try to switch. Just, play your defensive game. Jay says Brunson's approach allows him to be a Batman, Robin, or Robin's Robin. He can plug in roles. G Money says also Garland and Mitchell were kind of inconsistent when you use the eye test. Yes, Mitchell had 38 points, but he was bad in the first and third quarter and disappeared down the stretch. It's quite honestly, you can say that about Mitchell, of course, and I do agree with you on that. Darius Garland's got to play better, though, in game 2. He's got to complement Mitchell in the backcourt. He's got to play better. Like, the fact that they only lost by 4, right? Wait, was it 4? Hold on a second. Wait, was it? No. All right, let's go back to Saturday. Yeah, it was 4, 101-97. Yep, I was right. They only lost, but they beat the Cavs by 4. I was right. G Money says, even without Ja, I have a weird feeling that the Grizzlies get game 2. Well, I mean, they do play better without Ja, but like I said before, that's the regular season. You're going to need him in the playoffs. And I think Ja is possibly going to miss game 2, and I think he possibly might come back for game 3. But that's only it depending on his hand. If they say something like, oh, he's got a broken hand, murder she wrote for the Grizzlies. because you're going to need him throughout a series. I will say this about Donovan Mitchell. He is kind of like there's a reason why Donovan Mitchell has lost a lot of playoff series in his young career when he's been in the playoffs. It's because he has a tendency, he has that pertainment of being able to shoot you into games, and he has that ability to shoot you out of games too. That's why I said that Donovan Mitchell to me has got to grasp more of the team concept. He'll improve his efficiency, and his shot selection will be so much better. Because sometimes I kind of question Donovan at different times of the game, which is why I feel like, to me, he's good, but it's like, can he lead your team to a championship as of right now? And he doesn't give me that vibe as of yet. He doesn't give me that vibe. The Clippers, since acquiring Kawhi Leonard and Paul George.
Percent of the games played, lost to the Suns in the 2021 Western Conference Finals.
I'm surprised they didn't show him the 2020.
We made their roster 44 wins this year and had to rally, winning the last
Surprised they didn't show that.
to avoid the play-in and get the 5 seed. And here they are with a renewed Russell Westbrook.
Well, I would, the thing is with Tibbs, Jalen Brunson's addition has kind of made things a bit easier for Tibbs. Tibbs is a defensive mind, and he'll always be a defensive mind at first. Having an offensive guy on the bench is probably the adjustments that's helped him make. Kawhi Leonard missed the first one, but he makes the second free throw. Clippers lead by 11, 46-35. Why do I get the feeling the Phoenix Suns are going to come back and score right now? Here's Devin Booker, gets the ball off the curl, shoots on the left, pump fake, goes up, and gets the roll. Knocks down the jump shot, and it's a 9-point game, 46-37. Here's Russ, gives it over to Kawhi, comes off the screen, shoots a jump shot. It's good. See, I want to see more of that. More off-ball, off-screen action, because Kawhi Leonard, you played in the system, bro. You know how it works. Beautiful shot by Kawhi Leonard. He's 11 points, 4 out of 5 from the field. Beautiful move by Devin Booker going to the cup off the glass on the left side with the right hand, and it's a 9-point game again, 48-39. Phoenix outscoring the Clippers 24-21 in the second quarter. Kawhi Leonard follows the ball. This man thinks he's Michael Jordan. All right, man, here's Russell Westbrook. Dribbles into a crowd. Gives it over to Batum. Russ curls back to the left side. Shoots a 3-point shot. Ooh, nice 3. It looked good from the minute it came out of his hands. And Clippers now lead by 12 again, 59-39. That shot looked good coming out of Russ's hand on the corner. Good rotation. Here's Booker, gets a double. And Torrey Craig knocks down the jump shot. And we have a 10-point game again, 51-41. Here's Russ. Russ crossover, beautiful move on Durant, and scores on the layup. Durant didn't want to pick up that third foul. And that's smart by Russ. Take it at KD because he ain't trying to pick up his third foul. Clippers lead by 12, 53-41. Here's Booker, jump shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Oh, he ran into his own man. And then Kawhi Leonard just takes it from him because Booker wasn't paying attention to him. Here come the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, crossover. Stops. Oh, what is Kawhi doing? Turnover. Oh, and then do it take it away? No. Booker, recover. Look at the battle, and we got a loose ball foul on Kawhi Leonard. That was beautiful effort by both guys. Look at the effort. Look at Kawhi. One, tries to go down. Look at the effort. Multiple efforts by both guys.
And we see 2 of the biggest stars in the game right there on the floor after the loose ball.
Wait, why is there a boo?
These aren't role players. These are the stars making the plays.
All right, Devin Booker at the free throw line to shoot 2.
If you're going to win playoff series.
Here's the first free throw. Is good. Like, I've seen John's really nice acrobatic layups. He shouldn't be playing to just try to posterize, because if he does that, you're going to be like the next Derrick Rose, because Derrick Rose played the same way, and you saw what it did to his career. I mean, he's still playing, but he's not the Derrick Rose that he once was. No Cameron Payne. Booker makes the free throw, 53-43. Oh, beautiful pass inside the Gordon on the cut. It's good. And the Clippers continuing to execute now. They lead 55-43. Kevin Durant off the screen. Durant comes right, shoots a jump shot. It's good. Phoenix has got to actually run plays, though. 55-45. Durant, 10 points. He's got 10 this quarter. Here's Russ. Attacks the paint. Goes up. When we got a kick ball. Or we got a kick. Or we got a foul. Are they saying it wasn't in the act of shooting?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Mark Davis put up 22 for
The foul is on Ayton?
Because it was Booker's foul, and it would be his third foul. So Mark Davis doing the Phoenix Suns a favor.
Oh, Russ with the pass. Kawhi wasn't expecting a beautiful pump fake up and under move, and Kawhi draws the foul. And the foul's going to be on Torrey Craig.
So again, Mark Davis put 22 in the air, and it did officially go to
That foul should have been on Devin Booker. That was his third foul. Booker should be happy because if he would have got a third foul.
Right, but it's great for the Suns. That would have been Booker's third foul. Now, Booker had a legitimate argument that might have been a charge.
Here's Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line. Makes the first. Kawhi Leonard with 12 points in the first half.
He gave it to Ayton. It clearly, if there was a foul there, it was on Devin Booker.
Clippers lead by 11. One more free throw here for
56-45.
Leonard's got 12 right now. Couple of rebounds, couple of assists. Healthy, strong.
And makes a free throw.
Some serious hardware.
Clippers up 12.
Case as well. He's 31 years of age now. Wasn't around for that 21 Western Conference.
Clippers up 57-45.
The series prior.
Durant pulls up for three. It's good. KD knocks it down from the left wing. He's got 13 points. 57-48. Kawhi. Guarded by Craig. Triple screen. Kawhi with the pass. That's a tough one. Terrence Mann. Does he get it? Great defense by the by the Suns. Durant. Hesitation on Kawhi. Gets him again. Beautiful pass. And he lays it in. 7-point game as we close out the first half.
7-point game. 16.
Kawhi Leonard. Starts to dribble left. Kawhi. Beautiful move. Kawhi with the hook. Misses. Zubac on the offensive putback slam. And the Clippers take a 9-point lead. They lead 59-50. 35 seconds remaining. Here's Kevin Durant. Tries to take it all the way to the basket, and he's going to draw the foul on Zubac. So he'll go to the line to shoot too. Kawhi overshot that hook.
Offensive rebounds. Ayton sort of starting to come over to help. Realized he didn't need to, but did not get back to get a body on Zubac.
Zubac commits the foul. KD to the free throw line. Kevin Durant started 0 for 5 from the field. Since then, he is 4 for 5. So 4 for 10 overall. He's got 13 points. Here's the free throw. It's good. Suns trail now 59-51. Like I said, when KD's healthy, his jump shot is unguardable unless you get him on help defense.
And what got him rolling, in my opinion, Brian, was getting to the free throw line. Get his rhythm.
3 rebounds, 3 assists.
And now, Kevin Durant has become a very, very hard guy.
I don't know why the Grizzlies fans are making excuses. The Ja Morant injury is a microcosm. Desmond Bain started off well, and he went cold. So let's see how the Grizzlies play. Let's see what Taylor Jenkins does. 59-52, 20 seconds. 3-second difference between shot clock to game clock. Kawhi Leonard pumps the ball, like I said, like he's MJ. Trying to twin with Torrey Craig. Starts to drive right. Goes behind the back. Switches to his left. Switches back right. Spins. Looking up. What was Kawhi doing? He thought it was foul. Durant. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul. They're going to call a blocking foul on Eric Gordon. Let's see. Was he fouled?
from Shamit and put it up, but no call. And then a tough call there. Durant had already lost the ball on the dribble. Runs into Gordon.
So they're saying
because of the defensive intensity, it's been an adventure on offense. Guys losing the ball and running.
4.5 seconds remaining. Durant at the free throw line gets good. He's got 16 points.
Paul George out with a knee injury. 8 turnovers for the Clippers.
Clippers up 59-53. So as bad as Phoenix has played, they're within 6.
These two teams.
Here's the free throw. It's good. 4.5 seconds remaining, 59-54. The ball's inbounded to Powell. Powell gets doubled. Goes up to try to shoot it. Oh, almost made it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So 24 minutes of basketball we have played right here at the Footprint Center. Clippers were up by as many as 15, but the Suns making a big run here in the second quarter. They scored 35 points here in the second after being down 30-19 at the end of one. And at the end of the first half, Clippers were still able to put up 29 points, but they got outscored 35-29 here in the second. So at the end of the first half, we have ourselves a 59-54 Clipper lead. If Ja would have made the dunk and an and one, he probably would have cut it to 1. It would have cut the game to 2, and he would have had a chance to cut it to 1. But as soon as Ja went out, it was already. But I think the difference is that with Ja coming out of the game, it's a little bit tough to adjust, like at close to the end of the game. Now, the Grizzlies now can adjust from the start. They got to adjust from the start. So it's a bit different. G-Money says, Zubaka with the rim rocker. That's a nice line. Suns turned on the afterburners a bit. Apparently they did. You see those little 5 triangles right there in the form of the sun, right here in the back. You see this little shape? That's what happened to Phoenix late in that second quarter. They put that basketball on fire because they started to play better, started to play with a little more pace. The defense actually got better, but I felt the Clippers, they kind of helped the Phoenix Suns a little bit with their standing around, and then Clippers tend to do this a lot. They start to pick and roll ISO. If they just play their off-ball action, the Clippers can get any type of shot they want. They really can. But they got to stop that nonsense, though. Okay, so game 2 is on Tuesday in Phoenix. It is halftime. Eric Gordon, 14 first half points, 6 out of 9 from the field. Zubac has 11 rebounds at the half already. He's on his way to a 20-rebound game. How about Russ not turning the ball over? He had 5 assists to 1 turnover in 19 minutes of action. So he didn't shoot the ball well. He did hit a big 3 in the corner in the second quarter to push the lead back up to 12. Chris Paul has got 5 rebounds and 4 assists with also 1 turnover in 18 minutes of action. But I know the Suns as a team have turned the ball over a lot. I'm pretty sure Kevin Durant's got a couple of those. Kevin Durant in the first half had 17 points, 4 out of 10 from the field. I mean, all 8 of his free throws. So we're about to go into the box score right now for the first half. Kawhi Leonard was 4 out of 7, 13 points, plus 5. Russell Westbrook was a plus 3, even though he shot 2 out of 9. He had a block. He had 5 assists. He had 2 rebounds, got himself a steal. Russ was playing some good defense out there. Playing some good defense. And then Clippers bench gave you 14 points off the bench. For the Phoenix Suns, they shot 51% from the field, 40 from the 3. They got to the line 12 times. They did miss 3 free throws and ended up shooting 75%. For the Phoenix Suns, we have Kevin Durant. Leads all scorers with 17. Devin Booker's got 16. Only attempted 1 3 in the first half. Chris Paul is a -1. He has 3 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. Phoenix has got, it looks like they have 5 turnovers in the first half. It feels like more. Phoenix with only 2 bench points. I see Phoenix is going with a 10-man rotation. They still got Darius Bazley sitting on the bench. TJ Warren hasn't come in. All right, man. Let's look at the team stats for the first half, and then we'll go look at the out of town scores from earlier today. I could even go back and look at the out of town scores from yesterday too, since we haven't done that. All right, team stats. Phoenix was able to raise up their field goal percentage to 45. Clippers at 51%. Clippers have taken 7 more threes, but that's because they've been able to get 4 offensive rebounds. So they got a couple of second chance opportunities. The Clippers have actually turned the ball over more than Phoenix. It's just that Phoenix hasn't really been able to take advantage of their turnovers. Phoenix is winning the battle of the points in the paint. 14 is, oh no, that's the fast break. Points in the paint is actually pretty even at 22. Free throw shooting. The Suns have gotten to the line more than the Clippers had. They went to the line 18 times. Yeah, the Clippers are not a step on your neck type team. It's like they're a team that like puts you on the ground and you're like, kill it. Step on it. Step on that bug, kill it. And the Clippers are just looking at it like, should I or shouldn't? Or they'll try to hit it. They get too scared that they hit it wrong, and they don't hit it hard enough with the chancla, with the sandal, and it's still alive, still squirming. And the bug is still squirming around. Phoenix has committed more fouls. Clippers' largest lead was 16, and the Phoenix Suns' largest lead was 3. Actually, they outscored them 36-29. I said 35. But Clippers coming in at 40-38, 21-20 away from home. 23-18 in crypto. Phoenix is 45-37. They only won 17 road games this year, 17-25 on the road, 28-13 at home, which is a good road record, home record. But with the expectation of the Phoenix Suns, they should have been 30-win home team, but it is what it is. All right, let's look at some out-of-town scores from earlier today. So Miami beats Milwaukee on the road 130-117. Giannis gets injured, hurts his back, did not return for that game. Tyler Hero ended up leaving the game. I think he broke his hand. It's going to hurt not having him in terms of the shooting. Lakers win 128-112 on great play by Rui Hachimura, by Austin Reeves. D'Angelo Russell, those guys stepped up. Clips don't step on your neck. Nuggets or T-Wolves, who do you think advances? I'm going to go with the Denver Nuggets. I want to lean towards the Timberwolves, but Karl Anthony Towns' playoff history tells me that I don't think the Timberwolves are going to advance. Besides, we also have to worry about double agent over here, Anthony Edwards, or should I say Ant-Man, because literally shrunk against the Lakers, and then he rediscovered his shot against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Isn't that interesting? But OKC's problem was that they don't have enough shooting. They didn't have enough shooting to really go up against the Timberwolves. And once Alex Shea got clamped, the Thunder goes as he goes. So more development for Josh Giddey. Hopefully they get themselves a second star because they're going to need one. And like I said, Mike Conley gets injured too often. Doesn't really perform that great in the playoffs. With Rudy Gobert, yeah, I mean, he was able to do some things defensively at 21-10 last game, but what can teams do to him in the playoffs? They put him in a lot of switches. He gets cross-matched just about every single time, and then what happens is it takes him out of the paint. And then alone, count the fact that the Thunder are small. And the thing is also Karl Anthony Towns, he plays mad passive once he gets into foul trouble. And then it's like once he gets into foul trouble, it's like his anxiety kicks in. So it's like if you give him some of that foul medicine, no, he's allergic to fouls. He's allergic to committing fouls. So when he does, he starts to get his anxiety symptoms, his passive symptoms, and all that, and it sucks. If OKC gets more shooting in a big, they will be a playoff team. I mean, and keep in mind that this was supposed to be a rebuilding year for the Thunder, yet they made it to the play-in. So, the organization should be proud of this team, and they have a lot of hope. Their future looks really bright. All righty, let's look at yesterday's scores from yesterday's game. So we're going to go to April 15th. Boston wins 112-99 over the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young with a pathetic 16 points. Atlanta will be ousted in 5 games, but I feel like it could even be a sweep. We already know that's a gimme. Great entertaining game last night between Golden State and Sacramento. 126-123. Sacto gets it done for their first playoff win, either home or on the road, in 17 years. Last playoff win was 2006 against the Spurs. Brooklyn put up a good effort, but Philly pulled it out late. They blew the game open. They win by 21, 101. Like I said, I feel that this series is an easy one for James Harden. His true test is going to come against the Boston Celtics next round. But Brooklyn is going to get a game in Brooklyn, but I see Philly ousting them in 5 games. I can't believe people were like, oh, there's no Ben Simmons. Like he was going to make a difference. His pedestrian ass. Anyway, Knicks win 101-97 over Cleveland. Brunson with 27 points, 11 out of 24 from the field. Josh Hart with 17 and 10. Huge lift off the bench. How many games do we have tomorrow on April 17th? Let's see. Oh, we only got 2. So we got a TNT doubleheader. It's Brooklyn and Philly at 7:30 TNT. And then at 10 p.m., we got Golden State against Sacramento in Sacto for game 2. Let's take a look at Tuesday. Oh, I can't look at Tuesday. I would have to click on the schedule. Let's click on the schedule for Tuesday. Right now, it's 59-54 right now at the half. Clippers are winning by 5. So Tuesday, we got a triple header. NBA TV, Boston and Atlanta, game 2 in Boston, in Beantown, 7 o'clock Eastern time on NBA TV. The Knicks are going to play the Cavaliers at 7:30 on TNT for game 2. And then LA and Phoenix, they will play at 10 in game 2. Isn't this interesting, though, ladies and gentlemen? So the Lakers play the Memphis Grizzlies on Sunday. They don't play again until Wednesday. But yet the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns play, and they're playing every other day. Well, I know for the Knicks, they play Saturday, they get 2 days off, and then go on Tuesday. Oh, wait, Atlanta is the same thing with Boston. Thursday, Philadelphia and Brooklyn game 3, Sacramento and Golden State game 3 in Chase Center, Phoenix and LA at Crypto.com Arena for game 3. And then game 3 is going to be on Friday between Cleveland and New York at the Garden. Oh, they're going to be on ABC on. I'm thinking about doing that game. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. Madison Square Garden. I know. Adam Flipper. Adam Flipper's really trying to get this for his homeboy Bron James. Lakers get all that time off. Lakers get an extra day. Clips and Suns have to play every other day. Trying to tire these dudes out. It's like you can't play at full strength. What's going on? You want things to be fair for everybody. I don't want. So the referee is talking to Norman Powell. Let me see something. No, not Norman Powell. Oh, there's Robert Covington. Okay. Oh, that's right. Forgot about him too. Are you talking about the game of the series? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, start of the third quarter.
Earlier in this one, but the Suns come soaring back in that second quarter. Hi, everybody. Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Chris Haynes in just a moment. And, Coach, let's get right to your coaching adjustments presented by...
Smash the like button.
Yeah, the Clippers have played well, but they can't beat themselves. They have 8 turnovers, and they've set Phoenix to
in the game.
With the Suns,
They got
do a better job of protecting the basket.
Suns got to the line 6 more times. The Clippers have got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball because it's going to give the Suns more free throw attempts.
For the Clippers. Let's stay with the Suns and check in with Chris Haynes, who spoke to Monty Williams.
Yeah, he said he felt that the long layoff that they had kind of affected them in the first quarter. He said in the second quarter they were able to settle down and kind of get to.
Well, you're going to be a little bit rusty. I mean, when you have a long layoff and you're not, you know.
To Stan's point, defensively, he said that's
All right, ladies and gentlemen, smash the like, hit that subscribe. We have started. Here's Torrey Craig.
Good stuff, Chris. Thank you for that.
Gives it over to Kevin Durant.
Chris Haynes working this game. Breaking news and
Kevin
other
Durant
stories.
dribbles around, gives it over. Beautiful scoop layup by Torrey Craig. It's good. And Phoenix within 3, 59-56.
With the Bucks and the Heat, big loss there for
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Russ, over to Kawhi. Kawhi, you got to finish this game off. Kawhi, crossover left. Pulls up for the jump shot, left side. It's good. Nice shot by Kawhi Leonard. He's got 15. 5 of 8 of the field, 61-56. Devin Booker, one-on-one, dribbles left, attacks the basket. Beautiful move with the layup. Poor Clipper defense and poor rotation by Zubac. Man watching and scores 61-58.
We've talked a lot this year about the need to
Russ
strong hand drive. If you're playing Devin Booker
to KL2. Here's KL2. KL with the pump fake. Looking, goes up, forces the shot, and he puts it in. He's got 17, trying to look for a foul, didn't get the call, and it's a 63-58 basketball game. 10:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Just started, underway in the third quarter. Here's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant crossover. Crosses over again, going around the string, going left, gets a double, gives it to Torrey Craig, shoots the free throw line jumper, and it's good. And now scores 63-60.
doing a little different because Zubac is on Torrey Craig rather than on Ayton.
Smash the like, hit that subscribe. Kawhi Leonard gets inside, can't finish the layup, looking for the foul, no call. Here come the Suns. They got numbers. Ayton trails, goes up, and we got an offensive foul. Great defense by Russell Westbrook drawing the charge. Got himself in great position.
Great play by Westbrook, just standing in, taking the contact.
I mean, he did move his right foot in a little bit, but just got enough to get the call.
Early in the playoffs, those are the plays you're going to have to make.
63-60.
And it doesn't matter. You might be a former MVP. You want to win. Those are the plays.
Those are the plays, exactly. Stan Van Gundy actually makes a good point once in a bunch. Here's Westbrook in the post, takes a turnaround jump shot, no good. Russ 2 for 10 from the field.
2 for 10.
Here's Kevin Durant. Durant gets a switch. Here's Zubac, gets Batum. They get Craig. Open for three for the tie. Oh, missed very badly. Here's Leonard, pushing the pace. Leonard takes it all the way. Goes up for the floor, draws the contact, gets the basket, and a foul. Kawhi Leonard with 19 points and a chance to get 20. This is big because Ayton's got 3. Durant has got 2 and Devin Booker's got 2. That foul was pretty big at the end and late in that first half, where Russ barreled into Devin Booker. Here's Leonard, 7 of 11, my 2 favorite numbers. That's actually my birthday right there. He just matched his field goals matched my birthday. Shout out to Kawhi Leonard, my favorite player. He's got 20 points, and the Clippers lead by 6. I just hate his low managing BS sometimes, but still a great player when he's on the floor. All right, man, they give it to Craig. Beautiful play. Gives it to Ayton in the paint, and he's going to draw the foul. And Zubac says he got ball, but no. You should not be running at Torrey Craig at all. He's not a superstar that you got to worry about. You don't need to run at him. Yeah, that was bad by Russ. Because what happened is then Zubac had to come over to help, and then that just forced a foul. Don't need to come at Torrey Craig on the closeout. DeAndre's not worth that money because he hasn't lived up to that potential. He's got 9 points and 5 rebounds.
In Phoenix, played his high school ball at Hillcrest Prep here in Phoenix, and then down to
Ayton on the free throw makes both. 4-point game, 66-62. I'm gonna get some water on the next time out.
Back in 2019, and Ayton.
Here's Russ. Attacks the paint, kicks it over to Batum in the corner for 3. No. Zubac taps it out on the offensive rebound. That's his 3rd offensive rebound of the game. Here's Gordon off the screen. Gordon gets doubled, he gets switched, and a reach-in foul, which was no need. And that's Chris Paul's 2nd foul.
He said all ball. As he
So he said all ball, but they call a foul. Here's Russ. They dump it over to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's been cooking. He's got Craig on him. Kawhi goes to the face-up from the post-up, takes the post-up, tries to turn around. Beautiful footwork. Oh, just misses. Westbrook gets the offensive rebound, tries to post up Booker. Then he takes a turnaround jumper and can't get the roll. He's 2 for 11. And Russell gets the loose ball. Gives it to Zubac. Goes up, misses the layup, and he's going to draw the foul on DeAndre Ayton. And that's going to be foul number 4. Oh, it was on Torrey Craig? My bad. Look at Russ. Offensive rebound. Takes a turnaround. Watch Zubac, then lose ball, and look at Russ. Chases it. The depth and the rebounding in this series is going to hurt the Phoenix Suns. Oh, Zubac gets the bounce. 67-62. Smash the like it, that subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
for tonight's game started as the Suns' favorite 7.5. That has been trimmed down to 1.5 currently. As the Clippers look good, they've come out. They were playing good.
Here's Zubac on the free throw. Makes them both, and the Clippers are now up by 6, 68-62.
Including a victory here in Phoenix last Sunday that secured them the 5 spot and secured this opening round matchup.
And we got ourselves a foul. 8.5 remaining. Foul is going to be on Eric Gordon.
Focus a little bit more here. Devin Booker wants to get to his left hand. Key in on the scouting report, fellas. And, you know, the Clippers having to play at the end of the year to get in, Brian, I think, especially early here in the playoffs, helps them because not only are they in rhythm, but they really had to focus and play well. They weren't just closing out the year, and I think that gives you a little advantage as you head into the playoffs.
Devin Booker with 20 points, makes both free throws, 68-64. Kawhi. Crossover. Off the Zubac screen. Here's the hesitation. Kicks it out. Russ. Pump fakes. Russ gets on KD. Shoots a jump shot, and it's partially blocked by Kevin Durant. Russ 2 of 12 from the field. Here's Devin Booker. Booker loses the ball, and it's going to stay with Phoenix.
pursuit's been great. And those taps.
Kevin Durant gets the inbound pass, guarded by Batum. Batum fouled him. I mean, he's bodying him up, and that's a foul on Nick Batum. So the foul will be on him.
Tyler certainly threw a curveball on Monty Williams and the Suns coming out to start the game as far as his matchups. And he talked about it with Chris Haynes and just wanting to – this is a team in the Suns that haven't played much together and wanted to see just how connected they are. Durant only 8 games with the Suns. He missed 3
Chris
weeks.
Paul.
When he rolled his ankle in warm-ups on March 8th.
Chris Paul passes it to Torrey Craig on the floater. Can't hit. Rebound is to Zubac.
Rebound number 13.
Here's Russ. They give it over. Zubac gets doubled. Gives it over. Batum over to Russell. Russ shoots a three-pointer. No. They give it over to Devin Booker. Devin. Double. Torrey Craig, extra pass to Booker. Wow, he fell asleep. Pass. Durant with the fake. Russ is overplaying too much. Booker with the floater is good. 2-point game, and we got a timeout by Ty Lue. With 7:12 remaining in the third quarter, it is a 2-point game. The thing with the Clippers now in these last couple of defensive possessions, they are overplaying on guys that they do not need to run at. I mean, look at Russ. How can Russ look? Kevin Durant didn't even fake that much to the left. How did Russ jump so far? He didn't need to do that. And that's what concerns me about Russ's defense. It's like the little things that Russ does takes him out of position so easy. Yo, shout out to Daniel Fields, man. My boy Daniel, what's going on? My man says the professor is in here. Yup, Professor Lou giving you a live stream in session between the Clippers and the Suns right here, NBA basketball. You already know what I'm saying. Netsroll says, okay, gosh, finally, I finished my essay. It took me so long. I was working my ass off. Hey, man, congratulations on working that essay. And hopefully to my man Daniel, man, hope you was able to finish your assignment. And, you know, I had no problem helping you out, man. Definitely, like I said, appreciate you, my brother. Of course, you know, help you out anytime I can. So hopefully you was able to get that done. But shout out to my man Daniel. Guys, hit the like, man. Share the stream. Yo, those glasses are cool, man. And I like the outfits for the people who are in dark. They got the neon light drum set. They got the purple lights inside, too. Like, that's fire. That is fire. Give me an artist that's able to perform like that. That'd be fire. Netsroll says, Louis, who is more hated in the league, LeBron or Kevin Durant? Well, put it this way. Remember that when Kevin Durant said LeBron had too many fanboys in the media, they all went after him. And again, nobody's ever going to forget the fact that Kevin Durant went to the Golden State Warriors after being up 3-1 against them with OKC. As a matter of fact, Fadeaway World made an article on the 10 biggest NBA player traders in NBA history. They put LeBron at number 2 with the decision going to South Beach. But they was like, oh, he was able to resurrect it by winning a championship for Cleveland. Number 1, Kevin Durant for going to Golden State. And the thing is, if Durant didn't care about his legacy, he would have stayed in Golden State. But this is how lets you know Kevin Durant was so hated. The fanboys in the media desperately did not want Kevin Durant to stay with Golden State because they felt like, one, it really was no competition, and Durant would be winning all these championships, possibly all these championships, and feel like guys would not be able to compete no more. And they would say it's just totally unfair. They got Draymond Green. Bro, the fact that people are saying they got Draymond Green as if he is the superstar. Draymond is a role player. That's all he is. He's a role player. Calais Campbell, NFL Falcons offensive end. Why don't you just say offensive line? You could have said he's a guard, he's a left tackle. Like, you could have just said that. Because it doesn't sound like he plays center.
Stan, if you said it once, you said it 1,000 times. It is one of North American rivalries in soccer.
Yeah, it would
USA,
almost
Mexico.
have to be. It would almost have to be one of the best. There's only 3 countries in North America. There's only 3 rivalries.
Clippers only up by 2. They turned it over. Oh, almost a foul. And Torrey Craig in transition, and the Suns have tied the game. Now the Clippers are getting careless with the basketball, too. They got 11 turnovers. Kawhi Leonard shoots a jump shot. No good. The Suns could take their first lead of the game. Booker pulls up for 3 in transition. No, he wanted the home run. Paul, offensive rebound. Zubac. Oh, and Torrey Craig and the Suns take the lead for the first time in the game. Wow, Zubac was ball watching on that offensive rebound tap by CP3. And the Suns take their first lead of the game to, oh no, their first lead since 10-8. My bad. Zubac gets fouled hard.
I think Paul was trying to throw it off of Zubac's.
I forgot.
Go out of bounds as we look at our play of the game, presented by Casamigos Tequila. What a nutmeg, coach.
I think that's exactly what he wanted to do. I'm giving Chris Paul credit. I've seen that.
Guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water.
I'm going to assume that was exactly the play he wanted to make.
That was a special assist. Soccer guys love it out. This is the free throw. His first free throw miss of the game, just 2 for 3.
Soccer guys might have loved that one, but let's hope Derek Callender doesn't give up any of those on Wednesday night in one of the greatest rivalries in North American soccer.
That's right. Ayton with a rebound. Ayton picked up his 4th foul. Now Booker with Paul. Durant posting up Gordon. And Paul gets it organized. Working with Ayton now. 2-man game. Paul, little step back. Up and over. Here come the Suns.
Well, when Chris Paul gets drop coverage and you go over the top, he's the best we've ever had in this league of just putting his defender on his back. You can't get back in front of him, and he knocks down the mid-range jumpers.
Westbrook misses again. Durant on the push. Craig gives it right back. Durant, an eager passer right now, finds Ayton. And it's a 12-0 Phoenix run. And Ty Lue and the Clippers want to talk it over.
This party, dance everybody, let's get hot in this party. Don't stop, move your body. Rock this party, dance everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the typical third quarter for the Los Angeles Clippers, where they turn the ball over, start to play isolation basketball, beat themselves with unnecessarily careless turnovers, and then the Phoenix Suns have taken advantage. They're on a 12-0 run, so we got a timeout with 5:25 left in the third quarter. They now lead 74-68. This lead is the biggest lead of the game for the Clips. For the Suns. The funny thing is the Clippers have a playmaker, and yet they're playing like if they don't have one. And in typical Los Angeles Clipper fashion, they turn the ball over. Remember, whoever wins this series, I believe, is going to the Western Conference Finals. Because remember, the benefit is the 4-5 matchup, the winner plays the winner of 1 versus 8. You don't have to worry about the 2-3. All righty, we are on commercial break. Well, I'm not ready to say whoever wins this series is going to go to the NBA Finals because it's going to depend on who they face at the Western Conference Finals. I feel whoever wins this series is going to the Western Conference Finals because I don't think Denver, to me, is good enough to either beat Phoenix or the Clippers, whoever wins this series. I would be worried about the Clippers for this simple fact. Just because of what happened in the bubble, they blew in that 3-1 lead. But in my opinion, I feel like because this is a real NBA season, I don't think this time Denver is going to beat they would beat the Clippers this time around. That's just my feeling. But this is the problem with the Clippers. They get a big lead, and it's like, once again.
Durant season, 8 sticks it. And a 74-68 Phoenix lead. He'll get a breather here. And it's interesting, Coach, instead of his neck being
I feel like the Lakers can get the consistency as long as they get away from that LeBron system. If they keep playing that LeBron system, the inconsistency is going to show. Even though some players like Beasley and D'Angelo Russell in the past have been inconsistent. Here's Zubac, gets the ball in the post. Clippers with only 9 points in this third quarter. Zubac gets blocked. Russ for 3 misses. It's awful. And he's 2 for 14. Sorry, 2 for 15. Devin Booker gives it over to Kevin Durant. Fake. Durant, pump, kicks it out. Torrey Craig open for 3. It's good. Russell Westbrook has played solid defense, but his defense has been trash in the third quarter, and he's shooting the Clippers out of the game right now. Kawhi Leonard, they got to get Russ out of there. Russ goes up, gets the basket and one, but looks like he hurt himself. That guy in the face.
Here's Kevin Durant taking the guys on pick and rolls, making the pocket pass.
KD is a very good playmaker. When Kevin Durant doesn't go ISO and looks for the open guy, Kevin Durant is actually a very good playmaker. He's good. Watch Durant. Fakes it, and then watch. Pops, doubles, sees Torrey Craig, open for 3. Russ misses the free throw. It's been a nightmare for Russell Westbrook offensively. Durant, offensive foul. Book made the 3, but it's an offensive foul. Torrey Craig with the foul. Offensive foul on Torrey Craig. That would have put the Suns up 10.
Just a little bit, but that was enough, and it's right in front of the official. Kevin Sutton standing right there.
That was blatant.
Clippers need an answer. Phoenix.
Russ comes out of the game.
Down 16, early stages.
Yeah, I feel like hopefully Terrence Mann could get them in a better flow because Russ right now, I would sit out Russ for a good chunk of the game at this point because offensively he's not giving you anything. And now Phoenix is down 7. I'm sorry, Phoenix is up 7. 77-70. Chris Paul guarding Kawhi Leonard. Now Devin Booker guarding Eric Gordon. Gordon trying to give Kawhi the ball. They double Kawhi. Kawhi with a turnaround on Chris Paul. So Clippers need to start attacking the basket. They're selling for jump shots. That's why they're down. They're too much standing around, too. Here's Booker. They give it to Lendale. Whoa, but he's short on the jumper from the free throw line. Powell, outlet pass to Gordon in transition for 3. No. Terrence Mann tries to get it, but he slaps it out of bounds, and that's going to be Phoenix basketball. Shout out to Karam in the building. What's up?
With the FanDuel TV Plus app. It's available for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV connected devices.
Chris Paul gets arrested. And this is when
Chris Paul will sit.
do the ball handling.
Okogie into the game.
Josh Okogie is in. He's been starting 26 starts this year, all coming since February.
77-70 Clippers, trail by 7.
But Torrey Craig in that starting lineup.
3:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Booker. Bounce pass. Lendale is fouled.
And Plumlee with that dislocated finger puts a body on Chuck Landale, and free throws coming.
So Lendale to the free throw line to shoot 2.
It's just a great pocket pass on the pick and roll from Devin Booker. Go all the way back, Brian, in the Suns timeline to the 1920 season that ended up in the bubble before they got Chris Paul.
Lendale misses the free throw.
They really didn't have high-level point guard play. Devin Booker played the point for most of that year. Now, they went and got Chris Paul, which allowed Devin Booker to play off the ball and score more, but that experience.
Here's Lendale, makes a second. Suns up 8.
Served him well, and he has become a great playmaker in addition to a scorer, and more than capable of playing the point when they need him.
Clippers down 8. Kawhi Leonard, pump fake, goes up. He's going to draw the foul on Kevin Durant. That'll be foul number 3 on KD. And Kawhi to the free throw line to shoot 2.
This is the hardest thing, to discipline yourself to stay down on shot fakes after the dribble. Leonard gives him 2 of them. He stayed down on the first one, couldn't stay down on the second one, and Leonard at the line.
Always dangerous.
Kawhi Leonard at the free throw line makes it.
Stacking up some big numbers here. 21. Kevin Durant.
KD will sit, no field goal attempts. He's got 5 assists in the third quarter. That must will make Kevin Durant dangerous.
Didn't attempt a shot, and yet assisted on 5 to help Phoenix get on this run to take the lead. Durant will sit with 17 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. Leonard's got 21 here.
Leonard with 21 points, 2:58 remaining in the third quarter. Trying to cut this game to 6, and he does on the free throw. He's got 22.
Give it to him. It's Norman Powell. Now, Highland can get going, too, and we've seen man have big games in the playoffs.
And Terrence Mann is going to get called for the foul, trying to guard Devin Booker. Almost forced a turnover. Not a bad effort, but
And now this will be the 25th and 26th free throw attempts.
the Clippers are fouling way too much. Phoenix is getting to the free throw line.
It doesn't make sense. It's great to play hard.
The Clippers are just
Play with great discipline.
they're playing with lack of basketball IQ right now. Devin Booker misses the free throw.
For all things playoffs, straight from the source.
2:52 remaining in the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. 78-72. Phoenix is up by 6 over the Clippers. Wow, Devin Booker surprisingly misses both free throws. And here's Bones Highland. Can the Clippers cut into this game?
Like I said, that was a great take.
Here's Powell. Gives it over to Mason Plumlee. Right side over to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann over to Kawhi Leonard. He gets the ball, puts a jab step, starts to roll right. Pass. Plumlee goes up with the left hand, and he scores. Nice move by Plumlee. And it's a 4-point game, 78-74. 16-3 in the bench point. Suns have no bench. Shaman with the jump shot. No good. Here's Kawhi. Kawhi. Crossover. Beautiful pass to Highland. Goes up. Gets blocked. Highland goes up. He got fouled. They didn't call it. Man. Gets open for 3. No. Too late. Okogie with the board. 2-minute warning. Here's Devin Booker, gets slightly doubled. Beautiful play by Highland with the steal. Suns turn it over. Highland goes up. He gets. Oh, Highland got hurt. It was great effort. What a block. Did Devin Booker taunt? Oh, he smacked him in the face. That should have been a foul on Devin Booker. They didn't call it. Here's Booker. Okogie drive. Oh, he tried to catch a body, but nope. Got blocked. Here's Plumlee. Gives it over to Highland. A good extra pass by Powell. What a fake. Goes up. Kicks it out. Kawhi Leonard open in the corner for three. It's good. 1 point game. Kawhi Leonard with 25 points. 1:18 remaining in the third quarter. Clippers come right back with a 7-0 run of their own. 1 point game. Booker gives it to Okogie. No, sorry, that was Craig. And we got a foul.
He's going to send Landale to line again.
Play by Norman Fowl, using his ability to get to the rim to help.
Shammy, you're too late, boy. And you didn't even suck on defense.
Kawhi Leonard knocks in the three, and the Clippers staying right in the.
Kawhi Leonard, 8 out of 15. Another miss at the free throw line by Landale.
Tommy will love you to death, it says here, Stan. In Evil Dead Rise, only in theaters this Friday, rated R.
I'm scared just when you read that promo, and let alone going to see the movie. I'm already scared.
Kevin Durant back in.
Back on the floor, offensive possession.
Landale at the free throw line, makes a second, barely. 2 point game. Phoenix leads 79-77 over the Clippers. 1:06 remaining here in the third. Terrence Mann gives it over to Powell. He got bumped on the foul. That's another foul on Booker. They didn't call it. Powell tried to bump it inside. Plumlee picks it up on the loose ball. Plumlee with the fake starts to drive right, and then Landale actually fouled him on the bump. Powell goes behind the back. Pump fake. Takes a tough one-legged fadeaway. Knocks it down. And he ties the game at 79. Here's Kevin Durant. Double screen. Oh, beautiful dump pass to Landale for the layup. High-low action. 6 assists for Durant in the third quarter. Phoenix retakes the lead, 81-79. 9 assists for KD. Six in this quarter. Highland dribbles left. Highland, beautiful pass inside. Man picks it up, goes double pump off the glass, and he ties the game. Phoenix will get the last shot. We are tied at 81. No shot clock. Shamet gives it over to Booker gives it over to KD. Are we going for the 1-4 clear out with a pick and roll? Let's see. Pick. They give it to Landale. Right there. Yeah, you had Kevin on the kill. He'll take the jump shot. Can't hit it at the buzzer. Excellent job. Excellent job by the Clippers. When Durant gave up that ball when he got doubled on that last play, Durant tried to curl, and he wanted to get that ball on the catch so he could shoot the jump shot. The Clippers said, no, we're going to have Landale shoot the ball, and he missed it. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3, even though the Clippers got outscored in this quarter, 27-22, I think. Let me just make sure. Let's go to the Gamecast, and we'll find out. So, according to the Gamecast, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Yeah, 27-22 in the third quarter. It looked like Phoenix was on its way to a 30-point quarter, but the problem was after the Clippers went up, after the Suns went up 78-70, the Clippers finished the quarter on an 11-3 run to tie the game at 81. And we are headed to the fourth quarter tied. So Durant, 17 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds, almost nearing a triple-double. Devin Booker, 22 points. But here's the problem. Shamet, no points. Landale's got 4. Wainwright's got none. My man Jamar Chase is at the game. Oh, snap. Yes, sir. Jamar Chase, that's what's up. But the Clippers have outscored their bench 18-3? 18-3 off the bench points. Let me just check. Let's look at the full box score. Smash the like, hit the subscribe. Phoenix bench points, that would be 8, 13, 6, 20. They've outscored the Phoenix bench 20-6. The Clippers are not shooting great. They're down to 44%. That third quarter really hurt them just for the fact that they were not only turning the ball over, they were just taking some horrible shots. They stopped moving the basketball and moving their bodies, which is why their Phoenix is now up to 49% because they were able to get in transition. Look at the free throw disparity. Phoenix has gotten 28 free throw attempts. They're +8 at the line. The Clippers have got to stop turning the ball over, and they have to stop fouling. That's how they'll cut off the attempts. See, because the Clippers have missed 6 free throws, but Phoenix has been no better. They've missed 7 free throws at home. So I think the way it's going to come down to is Kawhi Leonard's got to close the deal as the best player on the floor. And then on top of that, all right, ladies and gentlemen, fourth quarter action.
Kevin Durant with 9 assists. Meanwhile, Kawhi Leonard putting the Clippers on his back. 25 points. 8 of 9 from the free throw line as well. 81-81. Tied up moments ago. Chris with Suns head coach Monty Williams.
Here with Coach Monty Williams. Coach, you told me you think the layoff might have had an effect on you guys early on. How have you guys settled down this morning?
We settled down a little bit. Our defense gave it back that last part of the quarter, but I think as far as our legs, we're starting to get it back.
This production, not many points thus far. Is that going to be key in this final quarter?
Yeah, for sure, but it's a team effort. When you're playing in the playoffs, the bench guys are going to lose minutes, so that could affect production.
Very little production. Thank you, Chris and Monty.
Also, Kawhi just scored against the and one, and the foul's on KD.
Gets himself an and one opportunity, and he picks up the 4th foul on Durant.
So that's 4 fouls on KD. And remember, KD's playmaking is a part of the reason why the Suns went up in this quarter. Kawhi Leonard for the 3-point play is good. He's got 28 points.
Leonard has not come out here at all in the second half.
He hasn't.
And it's hard to actually see him getting anything other than maybe the briefest of rest.
He probably may get like a minute of rest or something like that. They're going to need him.
First 4 games of the series.
Wow, Norman and Paul tussling right there. Norman Paul was literally hugging Chris Paul from getting that ball. Lendale checks the screen. Chris Paul shoots a 3-pointer. He can't hit. Lendale, offensive rebound. KD for the tie. Big shot by KD. 20 points for KD, and he ties it at 84. Leonard catches it. Guarded by Durant. Jab step. Jump shot. Ooh, it's butter. Kawhi Leonard's got 30. Let's see if KD comes back and responds. We got ourselves a little back and forth.
They haven't matched up against one another in 2 years in any capacity.
30 for Leonard, 20 for Durant. Now Leonard takes his assignment. Shaman with the fake on the catch. Shoots a shot. No. Lendale gets the offensive rebound on the tap by KD. Paul quickly pass. Booker goes up. Kicks it out. Durant for the lead again. Oh, airballed it. Lendale offensive rebound. The ball didn't hit the rim. 3 on the shot clock. They got to give it. Shaman, deep 3. No. And the Plumlee gets the rebound.
A factor here for the Suns in the second half.
Here's Bones Highland. Gives it to Terrence Mann to give it to Kawhi Leonard. Leonard dribbles. Leonard shoots the jump shot. Just a little short. Offensive rebound. Push. Plumlee gets the offensive ball. Escapes. Plumlee drives. Goes up. Beautiful pass. Powell goes up. And he scores on the layup. The offensive rebounds are hurting the Suns. Second chance points are tied at 7, but more opportunities. Durant goes up, and it's a foul.
Free throws for KD. Suns went on a 15-0 run in that third quarter. Gave him a 9-point lead just under the 5-minute mark. And then the Clippers.
Durant gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Right now, Clippers up 88-84.
Set us up with a tie. Taking a shot to the face.
I'm not sure if I'm the Clippers in that middle pick and roll with Durant, but I'm going to keep sending it to
Here's KD. Free throw is good.
He's more comfortable getting to that left hand. I think in the middle of the floor when you can do so.
Durant, 9 out of 9 from the free throw line. 21 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists.
They can't go that way, but you win games and defend great players.
Kawhi Leonard will take a brief rest.
Just try to make things a little bit less comfortable for them.
Key minutes now. Kawhi Leonard on the bench. He's played 34 minutes.
That's a lot.
In this game.
KD is good, 88-86.
He's got 22 points.
Can the Clippers hold on while Kawhi is out? Durant, 1 assist, 2 rebound shot from a triple-double. Powell goes up with the left hand. He gets blocked. Outlet pass. Shamit goes up, dunks it, ties the game. And we are tied at 88. Here's Bones Highland. Gives it over to Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann over to Norman Powell. Norman Powell goes for the layup. He scores and puts the Clippers back up by 2.
And the Clippers need that. They need Norman Powell to be up in that 20-point range.
Kevin Durant decides to pull up for 3 for the lead. No. Here's Russ back in the game. Russ trying to attack the basket. Goes up. He loses the basketball. Turnover. Here's Durant trying to tie it. Bounce pass over to Shamit for the layup. It's good. Russ has got to stop trying to play out of control like that. That's why he gets himself in so much trouble. The Suns tied the game. Tied at 90. Norman Powell trying to size up. Gives it over to Terrence Mann. Right back to Powell. Powell. 1-on-1 goes up, and we got a block. And Torrey Craig with the foul. Beautiful bounce pass by Durant. That's his 10th assist. 2 rebounds away from a triple-double.
Norman Powell getting it going, Brian. And back at the free throw line with a chance to get himself to 14 points on the night. Only at 6 at halftime.
He's got 8 in the second half. 8 of his 14 in the second half. Make it 9 with 15 points. Clippers retake the lead 91-90.
Make a move here. Ish Wainwright's going to enter for Craig. Got the start tonight.
Torrey Craig he's played great, 19 points, but the problem is the foul trouble.
Clippers are in good shape.
Here's Isaiah Wainwright. He checks in. Powell looking for point number 16, and he's got it. 16 points for Powell, 10 in the second half. Clippers are up 92-90, up by 2. There's Josh Okogie sitting right next to Torrey Craig.
Clippers by 2. They continue to answer it. Quiet down this
double screen for Chris Paul. Chris Paul kicks it out. Devin Booker fakes, gets to the free throw line to tie the game, and gets the bounce. He's got 24.
Devin Booker, 24 now.
Clippers and Suns tied at 92. Here's Russ. Attacks the paint with the layup. No good. 2 for 16. 2 for 17. Durant. I'm sorry. They kick it out. Wainwright misses the open 3 to almost give the Suns to put the Suns up 3. Back to Russ. Russ backing down. Russ goes up with the hook. Lobs it inside for Plumlee. Just throws it up on the scoop. No look. Layup. Count the basket plus the foul.
I love it.
He's had a tough night.
And the Clippers retake the lead.
Give him a helper right here.
This would be crazy if the Suns win with Russ having a nightmare game. What happens if he plays well?
Interesting stories in the league. Was always a right-handed free throw shooter until this year, and now he shoots his free throws left-handed, and that will be the last of the no-sitter look for the Suns as Ayton comes back in. Ish Wainwright with an extremely short.
The small lineup really hasn't been. It's not being as effective right now. So Wainwright sits. DeAndre Ayton comes back in.
He sticks with Plumlee. Kawhi's back on the floor.
Plumlee knocks down the free throw. So Plumlee decides to go left-handed on that one. Clippers lead by 3.
They lead by 3.
Over 77% from the free throw line with that left hand.
So not much of a liability no more. Beautiful pass to Ayton on the roll to the layup. 95-94. Suns trail by 1.
If you play drop coverage against Chris Paul,
I don't understand why they keep playing drop coverage.
create a good shot every single time.
Powell Gives it over to Leonard. Leonard with Durant. Jab step, jump shot, just short. Taps, offensive rebound. Powell for three. No. Suns with a chance to regain the lead. 6:54 remaining, under 7. Here's Kevin Durant. Goes to his spot, pulls up, roll, puts it in. And the Suns retake the lead. 96-95. Durant matches Booker with 24, 10, and 9. But see, Durant, he's getting his numbers organically. Here's Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi, dribble. Kawhi, stop. Pump fake, can't go. Steps in with the floater runner, and it's good. 32 points for Kawhi Leonard. Crowd wanted to travel, they didn't call it. And the Clippers are up 96-97.
They fall into this trap at times where they just isolate Kawhi Leonard and the other 4 guys stand around.
They can't go with 1-4 sets late in games like that. They got to move the basketball, move themselves. Chris Paul, give Booker for 3. No. I would have put the Suns back up. Here's Plumlee. Dribbles, gives it over to Kawhi. Kawhi for 3. Almost got 35. Damn, Terrence Mann really got up there, but he overplays on the jump. Here come the Phoenix Suns, back on offense. Chris Paul spins off to the other side. Gets bumped by Powell, goes up for the lead. Oh, he can't get it. Back come the Clippers. 97-96. Terrence Mann, oh my God. Terrence Mann is so predictable. The same BS he always does. Dude, you need to do something different. That's a bad offensive foul, man. We got a timeout with 5:32 remaining, so we're reaching almost a 5.5 minute mark here in the fourth quarter. It is a 97-96 Clippers lead. Terrence Mann is so stupid. That move that he does is so predictable, man. He'll always get one offensive foul when he does that move. It's so predictable. This has been a heck of a ball game, though. Oh, the Phoenix Suns have already, now they've had 75 consecutive sellouts. Congratulations. I mean, that's a big deal right there. It's a pretty big deal. Guys, make sure to hit the like button for your boy, Louis Sports Network. As the Clippers and Suns in a really nice competitive game right now, 97-96. Oh, no, the Phoenix Suns cheerleaders are stood up. Oh, I'm sorry. That Phoenix Suns cheerleader makes me want to shoot my shot. That'd be the second girl I'd be trying to shoot my shot tonight. I mean, I tried it last night when I was in the club, but, you know. Oh, it was just celebrating a friend's birthday, so, you know, it is what it is. All right, still on commercial break. All right, we're back. Russ is 3 for 18. Suns just need to use the pick and roll and drive off-ball movement.
The Clippers continue to answer these Phoenix runs with the hectic pace and the top defense. Man's charge.
All right, back.
The first turnover.
Kevin Durant gives the ball over to Chris Paul. Back to live action.
Kevin Durant is a rebound away from a triple-double.
Here's Chris Paul. Gets a switch to Kawhi Leonard. Eric Gordon guarding Landry Shamet. Pass it to Ayton. Beautiful block from behind by Russell Westbrook off the help, but it's going to stay with the Phoenix Suns.
It was a Sun who touched it last.
No, he's upset about the shot clock. They reset it.
Good call.
And they're going to make sure it's going to be 4 on the shot clock. Westbrook's done so much of his defensive damage tonight, Brian. Coming from behind, steals, back taps, blocks.
Russ, that's a good point. He was talking about the shot clock because when he blocked the shot, he got a piece of it, the ball hit the rim. So 4 on the shot clock, Suns to inbound. Chris Paul looking for somebody. They give it to Kevin Durant inside to DeAndre Ayton, overshoots the hook shot off the glass, and he misses. Zubac, nice catch by Zubac. What's he doing? And he turns it over. Shuffle the feet. Here's Devin Booker. Booker turns it over. Here's Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann attacks the basket, gets the basket, plus the foul.
Westbrook created this turnover too.
And the Clippers now go up by 3. Wow, Chris Paul is so stupid. He hooked his arm, and on top of that, pushed him from behind for them to get the and one. The Django says, stop playing, give the ball to KD. The Suns were effective with KD being the ball handler. And also they need him to score at this point. So now the Clippers are up by 4. Under 5 minutes remaining. Under 5 remaining, 4:40. Suns trail by 4. Here's Booker. Starts to drive to the basket. Gets delayed and almost a turnover. Paul had to take a tough catch out of bounds. Oh, no, he was out of bounds, and it's a turnover by the Phoenix Suns. What is going on? Russell Westbrook is making an impact defensively, though, despite his 3 for 18 shooting. And this is a bad sign if you're the Phoenix Suns. Russ, that pass was deflected. Man, the Suns, they got lucky because if that ball's not deflected, that's an easy 2 points. Russ's backdoor, his help defense has been good in the 4th quarter because in the 3rd quarter, it was atrocious. He was getting beat on like simple plays. But his 4th quarter defense has been very good. Terrence Mann. Oh, that was a terrible pass by Terrence Mann. What a save by Devin Booker. Torrey Craig in transition goes up for the layup. Basket counts plus the foul. Torrey Craig cuts it to 2. How about the effort by Devin Booker? Deflects the ball and saves it. And Torrey Craig with the hustle to get the ball, go down the court. Booker came from the blind side. This is playoff basketball. The way these two teams have played, at least defensively, just the effort, the hustle. Torrey Craig with 22 points cuts the game to 1. Torrey Craig has been the unsung hero for the Suns today. KD and Book have done their thing, but Torrey Craig has been the unsung hero. Here's Russ. Clippers up by 1. Be very careful. Here's Russ going 1-on-1. Kick out him. Gordon for 3. No. Paul with a big rebound. Bumps into 8 but is able to recover. Phoenix can retake the lead with under 4. Chris Paul comes off the screen. Paul for the jump shot for the lead. No. Westbrook trying to push it. Oh, beautiful pass. What a fake pass. Gordon open for 3. Oh, my God. Gordon has missed so bad. Zubac, offensive rebound, but it's tapped by Paul. Wow. Gordon has missed. He was way off on both of his threes. Yeah, I don't know why. Terrence Mann was wide open. Booker off the screen. Oh, he almost shuffled his feet. Ayton for the lead. No. Shout out to Brent. Bro, why is Kevin Durant not touching the ball right now? Kawhi Leonard. And we got a timeout by Ty Lue. Yeah, good timeout because the Clippers got to get under control. So we got a timeout with 3:07 remaining here in the game. Clippers lead by 199. The Phoenix Suns are playing. They're not playing that good basketball right now. Both teams have struggled to score in this fourth quarter. It's 19-18. But on top of that, Phoenix has not been able to get the big basket to put them up ahead. DeAndre Ayton's taking the shot. Booker's taking the shot. Chris Paul's taking the shot. But guess what? No Kevin Durant. At least in this game one, no KD right now. Shout out to Brandon Schutz. He says, I'm here. How are you? Astros rise today. Oh, they won. Awesome. Congrats to you. Guys, hit the like button. G-Money says the Clippers need some stagger screens to get higher looks. Shout out to Roll the Film, a.k.a. Maze. Long time no see. He says, yo, Lewis is Maze. I even still have my mod. Shout out to you, my man. Long time no see. Hope everything is good with you, man. And, yeah, so the Clippers are up by 199. Both teams are struggling right now, to be honest with you. Right now. Oh, you mean that they won yesterday, but they lost? Did they lose? Wait, are they playing right now? Let me know. Oh, I thought we were back, but we're not yet. The ball needs to be in the hands of Kevin Durant. Like, what's the point? Like, they were actually getting some good action when he was actually making the plays. But now Durant is not really touching the basketball right now. And to me, it's going to hurt the Suns because now everybody's shooting so quick. And it's like, you got to, and this is where Chris Paul's veteran presence should be coming in. Got to slow the game down, man. Oh, no, wait, those are just guys. I thought, I'm like, why am I looking up thinking those were the girl cheerleaders? I'm like, I don't even see that. Yeah, my point is that, like, at this point of the game, KD can't be, like, too much of a decoy, like, this late in the game, especially when all of the guys are, like, missing their shots. And it's like, they're not running plays right now. Like, in these last couple of possessions, like, I don't like the way Phoenix has looked. Because, like I said, this is going to sting Phoenix with Russ shooting 3 for 18, and yet the Clippers find a way to win this game. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, at 10:30, we have part of a triple header. First game was the Bucks and the Heat. This is our second game of the triple header between the Suns and the Clippers right here on the Louis Sports Network. And then we got the Timberwolves and the Nuggets in Denver for game one. Devin Booker hasn't made a three-point shot, but he has 4 steals and 4 blocks. Oh, Clippers with a terrible turnover. Russ picked the wrong time to turn the ball over. What time do the Astros and Blue Jays play? Here's Chris Paul for the lead. No. Chris Paul has missed big shots down the stretch. They give it over to Terrence Mann. Back to Gordon. Gordon trying to stretch this lead. He can't. Westbrook, offensive rebound. And there you go, Russ. Control the clock. Leonard, open for 3. Bang! Kawhi Leonard came out guns blazing, shooting with the KL2. He's got 35 points. Clippers up by 4. Durant almost turned it over. They give it to Chris Paul. Chris Paul to Ayton. Jump shot. Cuts it to 2. 103-101. Eric Gordon needs to stop shooting. He needs to stop shooting. He's missed the last three-point shots badly. Kawhi Leonard. Gets a switch. Kawhi Leonard gets double. Bounce pass. Gordon dribbles. They give it to Leonard. Leonard, another three. Good! Kawhi Leonard with 38 points. And the Clippers lead 106-101. He's got 13 in the fourth. Here's Durant. Durant gives it to Ayton. Ayton with the floating shot. It's good. Durant has got to start to take over. He's being a little too much of a decoy right now. 106-103. Kawhi Leonard is taking over. Kawhi dribbles the ball. Kawhi looking. Kawhi backs down. Kawhi looking. They're trying to time out. Kawhi pass. Gordon, deep three. It's good. And the Clippers are up by 6 with 126 remaining in the fourth. And we got a foul. And Kawhi Leonard with a foul. But Kawhi Leonard, Russ with a big offensive rebound. Clears it out. The Suns, terrible defense. You got 4 guys on the other side of the court. And Torrey Craig just a bad close. Big three. And then and just like that, Kevin Durant comes back and he shoots the three. He makes it. That's 27 for KD. 10 in the quarter. It's a 3-point game. Kawhi Leonard, 38. Durant with 27. Leonard loses the basketball. It's a turnover for the Clippers, and the Suns get it. Wow, that was terrible.
Kevin Durant with a huge answer for Phoenix.
Off the screen, and Kawhi Leonard fell asleep on that play.
It's a special performance here. Multiple players, but especially the big names.
This has been a great game in terms of just the battle. It's a real playoff basketball. Durant, 27 points, 9 rebounds, 11 assists. CP3 going to the free throw line because it was a foul committed after he got. Chris Paul makes the free throw. He's got 5 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists with 3 steals. That's Chris Paul's 6-point.
But if you are a great player, you find other ways to help your team win.
108 remaining in the fourth. Paul makes both. And we got a timeout by Ty Lue. Clippers with the basketball. 1-point game in game 1. Here at Prince Center, it is a 109-108 basketball game. But Durant wasn't guarding Kawhi. Roll the film says Chris Paul has 5 points in 38 minutes. Now 6 points in 38 minutes. If I'm the Clippers, don't score quick. Use clock. Try to get yourselves a good shot. I hope the NBA is paying attention. Do you see how great this series can be? No BS, no drama. 2 teams going at it. Really good competitive basketball on both ends. Kevin Durant has been done a little bit of everything. But the thing is, if you look at Kevin Durant's triple-double, look how organic his triple-double is. Like, he just isn't going out there trying to get numbers. He's trying to do a little bit of everything, and you see it. Hope PG gets to play in the next round, and you got the Clippers in 7. Kawhi Leonard cooking. Clippers only with 1 timeout left. Clippers have got to get a good possession and be wise about the timeout use. Look at Kawhi Leonard, 38 points on 23 shots, 5 rebounds, 5 assists.
He scored 30 in that game, and he's got 30 in the last 3 playoff games in which he has appeared.
Here we go.
Turned it over 5 times
In the last 5 minutes. That's too many turnovers for the Clippers. Russ to Kawhi. Kawhi, jump shot. No good. It's short. Russ, offensive rebound. Russ. Give it to Leonard. Leonard. Kicks it out. Man, for 3. No. And that ball is going to stay with the Clippers. Look at Russ's hustle. Westbrook.
Creating a lot of extra opportunities.
Absolutely. Russ.
10 rebounds on the night, 5 offensive.
14 on the shot clock. Gordon gets the ball. They give it over to Russ. Russ kicks it out. Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard double. Russ for 3. No. Terrence Mann rebound. Leonard, who's it off of? Clipper basketball with 14 on the shot clock. And the Clippers are just killing the Suns on the offensive glass right now. They are freaking piranhas right now. They are sharks smelling out blood. That ball was off of the foot.
That hit Craig's foot. And Ty Lue is going to take the timeout here with 20.
I don't think that was smart by Ty Lue to use a timeout in this situation because he doesn't have any time. The Clippers don't have timeouts left. I don't know, man. Because if the Clippers don't score, I'm concerned with the Clippers on defense going at the other end of the floor. I'm concerned. I don't know, man. I feel like that timeout was a little too soon with 28.8 seconds remaining. I know Ty Lue wants to design a play. I know it's only game 1, but with a chance to steal this, it's like Polar Man, Russ is what? Don't know what he's trying. He's saying Russ is weird. By the way he plays or by the way he looks? I don't know. No, Clippers and Suns is not a rivalry. This is what? I mean, they faced one other time, and that was in 2006, but that was 17 years ago, and the players were all different back then. So Clippers with no timeouts left. The challenge and 2 timeouts left. I don't think that was smart by Ty Lue to call a timeout with under 30 seconds remaining. You have 28.8 and you're up 1. And this is the dangerous part because now you don't have any timeouts. And then if you can't get the ball in, okay, Clippers get it in somehow. All right, here we go. Here's Russ. They're trying to get it to Leonard. Durant with good ball now. Russ off the screen. They're going to make Russell try to beat him. Russell goes up, and he draws the foul. And he's going to go to the line. Big free throws right here for Russell Westbrook. This is huge for Russ right here. Russ in the post. And yeah, Booker was grabbing his arm. And he almost banked it in. Booker got lucky. These are 2 huge free throws right here for Russ. 3 for 19, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, a couple of blocks. He's got a couple of steals. Russ makes the free throw, and there's Steve Ballmer. The owner of the Clippers. You know how he is. Paul George. If I wouldn't even suit up for the rest of these playoffs. I'm just saying. Because the thing is, Paul George is going to have an excuse if the Clippers don't win. He's known for this. Post-leg injury. Russ, second free throw. Good. Russ, big free throws. 17.7 seconds remaining. We have a timeout, and the Clippers lead the Suns by 3, 111-108. Roll the Maze. You don't know Paul George well enough. No, Paul George would not make the lead bigger. You need to watch how Paul George plays, especially when the games are tight. Paul George can't be trusted in these situations. Just a prime example, look what he did in the 2021 playoffs after Kawhi Leonard went down. Watch the series against the Phoenix Suns. Well, it's different with the Pacers. Like, they were rebuilding, so the question I have is, what was Monty Williams thinking with some of the other Suns players? Like, you were really getting in a rhythm with Kevin Durant being a playmaker. It's like I felt like he was too much of a decoy. And this will be huge if all the Clippers need is one stop and this game is over. That's all they need. They need one stop. Phoenix has to try to score quickly, but they don't necessarily have to go for three. They can try to see if they could get a quick basket. It's 17.7, and then try to see if you could play the foul game because both teams have missed free throws. So right now, it's 30-27. Clippers have outscored the Suns in the fourth quarter. There's Wanda, a.k.a. Mama Durant. 17.7 seconds remaining. Suns have a timeout left, and they got a challenge. They got to get the ball in. Here's Chris Paul. Looking. Can't find anybody, and he's got to call timeout. Almost a 5-second violation. And now Phoenix is out of timeouts. And see, this is bad now. It's going to take the Suns out of the challenge now that they have to use that final timeout. You know Kevin Durant is going to get heat for this. Suns need a curl play to get KD or Devin Booker open. Also, wouldn't mind if Shamet gets a look. Who would I want in that situation? I would trust either KD or Devin Booker because you want to lose it with your best player. If Shamet could get a good look, I wouldn't mind. But, some people will criticize Shamet getting the three because, there's always an issue about the right play, the right basketball play, this. Listen, I can see the Clippers even possibly going up 2-0 in this situation, but let's see what happens right here.
Yeah, great job defensively. Devin Booker actually wide open there, but didn't realize it as he was looking to screen. That's huge because now no timeout, like you said, no challenge.
They can't challenge now with the loss of the timeout because Chris Paul couldn't.
Even though you can't advance it after, there's plenty of time to get a quick two. No fouls to give.
Wow. Almost a 5-second. They give it to Devin Booker. So he's probably going for the three. Okay, no. Booker's in attack. Oh, what a block. And he takes it off of Devin Booker. And the Clippers get the basketball. How about Russ with the defense? The defensive play of the game might be if you have the foul. With 7.9 remaining. Look at Westbrook. Stays with. Look at that play. Oh, he got some hand. Yeah, that might have been a foul.
And then Westbrook knocks it out of bounds or knocks it off Booker's leg out of bounds. Can't have a much better defensive play than that.
Man, Russell has really turned the corner with his defense. I knew he was always capable of this, man. Now Eric Gordon can ice it with the free throws. Suns with no timeouts have to now advance the ball from all the way from the end of the backcourt. Gordon makes the first. 2-possession game with this one, and good. Marcus Morris didn't play. Thank God. That's another thing.
Trying to put one in the win column, and it's going to make this series very interesting.
112-108. Gordon. Free throw. Both. 113-108. Here's Booker. They got to go quick. Booker. He's going to let Booker drive. He lays it in. 2.3 remaining. It's 113-110. And then 115-110.
Showing a lot of heart to Clippers to win this one.
Wait, what? Paul shoots it.
Leonard goes for 38. 13 in the fourth quarter. Russell Westbrook.
Wait, what? What's going on?
Points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and he picked up his third block, which was the moment.
Wait, what are they talking about?
Again, come together here. Paul picked up the ball and then fired it off the glass. Not sure why the clock didn't roll.
We'll review this play for potential clock malfunction.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they're going to look at a very meaningless call. We'll spend a few minutes over there probably.
Wow, what a win for the Los Angeles Clippers, ladies and gentlemen.
But look, Russell Westbrook, I give him a lot of credit.
You got to give Russ a lot of credit.
19, had a crucial turnover down the stretch. What was great defensively all night.
Look at the Suns just falling asleep.
Made the biggest defensive play of the game at the end with the block.
I'm not mad at that Terrence Mann's dunk because you want to seal that one, man.
The replay center has measured the time, and the game clock expired. The game is over.
Game is over.
Says Mark Davis.
And the Clippers,
Remember those offensive rebounds.
ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles Clippers, Russell Westbrook, even though he had a crucial turnover, even though Russell Westbrook shot 3 for 19 from the field, this is dangerous if you're the Phoenix Suns. He shot awful. He turned the ball over late in the fourth quarter, and the Clippers come away with a 5-point win. 3 dagger threes in the fourth quarter, back-to-back by Kawhi Leonard, and then Eric Gordon, who missed his last 3 3-point shots badly, hits a huge one when Kawhi was double team in the middle of the floor, and was able to somehow get the pass over his head, and then is able to make the three. And ladies and gentlemen, the Los Angeles Clippers have won game one. I wouldn't necessarily call it a steal. The Clippers are a team, and I picked the Clippers to win the series. The Phoenix Suns have pressure on them because they're picked to win the championship. So even though the Clippers have a chance to win the title too, the Suns are the favorites in this series. Kevin Durant is going to have to be otherworldly, and this is the problem. The Suns don't have a bench. You're riding your starters. So let's see. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Clippers win 115-110. Kawhi Leonard, clutch. 13 of his 38 points in the fourth quarter, 2 huge threes. Russell Westbrook, ladies and gentlemen, terrible offensively, couple of turnovers late, but it never stopped his defense. So impactful on the defensive end, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Westbrook, shout out to Brody. This is the Russell Westbrook that I've been wanting to see for a long time. Don't let your offense affect your other areas of the game. Russell Westbrook did that, and he's gotten the confidence from the Clippers coaching staff, and you saw him slap Ty Lue when he made the play. And look at Russ right now. That's got to feel good. And it's going to feel even better if he beats Kevin Durant in this playoff series. Because if he does, Kevin Durant will never hear the end of it. You lost to your former teammate to Brody because he's on a better team and all this kind of stuff. Because you know it's going to come. They're going to be like, that's what you get for leaving your boy and going to Golden State for those 2 cheap-ass rings. Let's be honest. At that time, Kevin Durant was not going to be able to win a championship with Russell Westbrook. Those are just facts. No matter what people want to say, they was not going to win a championship. He just wasn't. So for the Clippers, it's 1 down, 3 to go. Now, Kevin Durant played well, but like I said, I felt like he was too much of a decoy down the stretch. It's like you have your number one option, and a lot of these guys were taking shots, and it was kind of like the Suns got tight. They were shooting too quick in the shot clock, and they were missing some baskets. And then when they tried to take the lead, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. And so the Suns lose game 1 at home. They gave up 115 points. Check it out. 34 points in the fourth quarter, 34-29. Devin Booker only 26 points, sorry. The pressure's on the Phoenix Suns now. But if you're the Clippers, though, you do not want to fall into this trap of, oh, well, we got one, we could just relax and try to get game 2. Look at it this way. If you can get rid of the Phoenix Suns as early as possible, that's a nice way for you to rest. At the same time, though, they have already had plenty of rest. So Let's take a look. The Clippers only end up shooting 44% from the field, but Kawhi Leonard, look at the efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. 38 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal and a block. He did have 3 turnovers. He was a +3. Look at the bench, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, the Suns bench only gave them 10 points. The Clippers outscored their bench +24, 34-10. The Phoenix Suns are not going to win the series if they don't get bench production. Everything is with the starting lineup. If you have to rely on your starters just to continue to do this, there's just no way they're going to win. There's no way. Clippers bench 34-10. And this is bad for the Suns if Russell can go 3 for 19 and the Clippers still win this game. So the pressure was going to be on. The thing is, it was going to happen. Nets world, you have to understand something. LeBron called himself the greatest, and he likes to front run a lot. KD doesn't front run, and at least with KD, he takes responsibility. I can't say the same for Bron. I can't say the same for Bron. Bron loves to front run when he can hide behind players, and then when he can't, he's got excuses already ready-made. I thought Kevin Durant was good defensively. I don't think Kevin Durant wasn't great offensively. He was better in the second half. I thought the Clippers did a good job defensively on him in the first half. Kevin Durant did a better job of playing more of a facilitator. That got him going offensively because now the Clippers, they helped those guys get back in the game with some unforced turnovers. Give Devin Booker credit defensively for what he did. He played some really good defense, but he low-key disappeared in the fourth quarter. Chris Paul was absolutely awful offensively. He didn't do much, but it was like I just knew Chris Paul was not really able to make any shots in the fourth quarter. He attempted, 2 or 3 shots, but didn't make any of them. His only points came at the free throw line in the fourth quarter. I know that's not what you're asking from Chris Paul, but it's like, again, DeAndre Ayton really was the only guy to make a couple of baskets. Then you got to ask yourself, where was Torrey? Torrey Craig had 22 big points in the starting lineup. DeAndre Ayton is an overrated player. He's an overrated number 1 pick. Has not lived up to his potential. Pre-KD, pre-Chris Paul, with Chris Paul and with KD, it doesn't matter. AD's DA just doesn't give me that guy that has that he doesn't play with that ferocity. He's just, he just plays like he's there, and it's like he's just supposed to kind of be like a role player. Zubac, 12 points, 15 rebounds. Let's take a look at DeAndre Ayton. 18 points, 8 rebounds. He was a +13. I'm surprised Zubac was a -11. He had 4 offensive rebounds. He helped give the Clippers second chance opportunities. DeAndre Ayton didn't even get on the offensive glass. No offensive rebounds for DeAndre Ayton. The Suns had 6 as a team. Look at the Clippers. 9. Westbrook had 5 offensive rebounds. 9 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 5 offensive rebounds. Bro, the Clippers had 9, 12, 13, 15-4 on the offensive glass. (15-4) on the offensive glass in favor of the Clippers. +11 on the offensive glass. I will say that was a big play that so In the battle matchup of KD versus Kawhi Leonard holds serve first. Outscores KD 38-27, even though KD was facilitating a lot more. So if you include 27 points and 11 assists, KD accommodated for 49 of Phoenix's 110 points. LeBron was carried in the clutch. LeBron didn't play a great game, but Rui Hachimura was the hero in that game. LeBron and AD didn't really play up to standard. AD's defense was good. Offensively, he wasn't great. LeBron neither. But Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell, they stepped up. But it was a little bit easier when Ja went out the game. I was saying this. They played well without Ja, but the thing is this, because he went out of the game at the time that the Grizzlies were down 4, it's tough to adjust in that kind of game like that. So, no, that's not a surprise in that world, because in the playoffs, it's like this every year. You got 4 games on Saturday, 4 games on Sunday, and the late night game on Sunday is always 10:30. It's always been like that. Well, it's been like that for a long time now, for quite a while. So there's really no surprise there. But man, ladies and gentlemen, this was Phoenix. They better be careful. They got to be careful now. They gotta find a way. This is really going to be tough to see what adjustments is Monty Williams going to really be able to make, because he doesn't really have a lot of options coming off the bench. They got outscored 34-10 by the Clippers bench. And like I said, Russ can go 3 for 19, but he gave you 3 blocks, 2 steals, 10 rebounds. Half of his rebounds offensive. He had 1 more offensive rebound than Zubac. The Suns already had pressure when Kevin Durant got traded, because the media already said they're going to win the championship. And the thing is with the Grizzlies, their interior is, it was tough. And the thing was, they started to call the fouls on the Grizzlies too, which is kind of took away the momentum away. Because you have to understand, that's who they're battling. They're not only battling the Lakers, they're battling the referees too. And the NBA is going to do everything in its power to try to make sure that LeBron gets to the finals again. And if he doesn't go again, this will be his last one, possibly. But I also said the reason that LeBron is trying to play as long as he can is so that certain things that people say about him get that distraction. Well, I'm going to say this for Russ. I gave him a shout out, and he deserves a lot of credit, because usually when he shoots this poorly, Russ be standing around doing nothing. I'm taking the words that he would tell Patrick Beverley. He ain't no real defender. I would say the same thing about Russ. Russ ain't really doing nothing out there. He's just running around doing nothing. But I think being on the Clippers Russ needed to be on a team like this with a head coach like Ty Lue. He needed this. He's needed this for a long time. He needed this. And look at Russ. He's now not letting his offense affect him. Now I'm seeing a more organic Russell Westbrook. He's been more efficient playing with the Clippers. Of course, Russ has pressure, because if he doesn't win, he's going to get blamed. It's like no matter where he goes, no matter who he plays for. Notice that Kevin Durant gets blamed for not being able to win with Russ and leaving him, but then everywhere Russ goes, Russ hasn't been able to win. And notice that with LeBron, it was Russ's fault. But nobody's going to talk about the fact that LeBron and AD both wanted Russ. When I said before the season started, I said if LeBron can make this work, I'll give him hella props. But no. I respect Russ for what he did today. Defensively, his rebounding had a lot of impact, which usually you don't say that about Russell Westbrook. You really don't. But not giving him a pass for that 3 for 8, 3 for 19. He needs to shoot the ball better because you can't expect to play like that and then the Clippers, to win. Those 3 threes that the Clippers hit were huge, though. 2 by Kawhi and then 1 by Gordon. And then Gordon and Russ with the clutch free throws. Russ knows in the back of his mind he can't play like that again, though. Can't play shooting the ball that well. And my only concern is if Russ plays well, don't want him to get into his own head like he's done on the regular. Kawhi Leonard was spectacular. I mean, nothing else you could really say. Kawhi does what Kawhi does when he is fully healthy and Kawhi Leonard is engaged. He's one of the best playoff performers of all time. It's just we've had such a short sample size because of his injuries, because of his degenerative knees. But when Kawhi Leonard is healthy, he's been unbelievable. And Kawhi Leonard gets the job done for game 1. Got to come back and do it again in game 2. Kawhi Leonard, 13 out of 24 from the field, over 50% from the field, 60% from the three-point line. Bro, ladies and gentlemen, Kawhi Leonard had a 50, 60, 90 to start game 1. It just shows you how good the man is, man. Just shows you. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night. Clippers win 115-110. For those who are still up, definitely enjoy the Timberwolves and the Nuggets. It's the last game of the night. And let's take a look at tomorrow's NBA schedule for the playoffs. We're going to click on which will be April 17th. If we can just click today for Monday. Check it out, people. Tomorrow is a TNT doubleheader. We got the Nets and the Sixers. I expect the Sixers to go up 2-0. I'll be shocked if they blow game. Let the Nets tie the series so that they get home court advantage. The Warriors and the Kings, game 2, should be a good one once again. In the Golden One Center in Sacramento. Game starts at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 o'clock Pacific. I think with the way Kawhi played, for sure, he arguably had the best playoff performance so far. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care. Have a wonderful night. Like, share, subscribe, continue to comment. Bless up, live, laugh, love. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful night. And y'all already know, we'll laugh together, stream together, family for life. And y'all already know the deal. I am gone.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're 2 different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare